2.
Hello, world. Here I am from another dimension, reporting in. I am in a meditative state, reporting from the enlightened dimension to tell you that this is going to be a really good podcast today. And I'm back. Ethan Klein, your host.
The word of the Lord.
Thank you to Quip and Stamps.com for sponsoring us today. We've got Gus Johnson. There he is. Go ahead and put the camera on him.
I'm back. Here I am.
He's back again. And we have with him today Eddie Burback in the flesh.
I'm here for the first time.
Comedians, also hosts of Gus and Eddie podcast, The Boys. What does it mean to be a boy?
Man, well, we go out of our way to assert that anyone can be a boy.
Absolutely anyone.
I don't care if you're a lady or a man or a dog. Anybody's a boy. Your boys are your buddies.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. If it's just, you support your boys, then you're a boy.
Can you be dick out, like dicks out, regardless of gender?
Yeah. We understand gender. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
And you
like,
guys...
You know, James Charles has like the sisters or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't like the flip side of it, but we're just saying the boys.
It's not a revolt against.
No, it's not like a rallying cry for young men.
Right, okay. Now, you guys live together. How long have you guys been living together?
We moved here in July of 2018, right? So like a year and a half?
Yeah, about a year and a half.
Where'd you guys move here from?
I'm from the suburbs of Chicago.
Chicago?
I'm from nowhere, Wisconsin.
And how did you guys end up, how did your paths cross here in Los Angeles?
Oh, dude, we started DMing each other, I think. Like, we saw each other's videos when we were super small. And we were just like, messaging each other back and forth.
Opened up, I sent him just a picture of my asshole, and then it was just
boys will be boys.
Yeah.
That was the caption, actually. I said boys will be boys. But no, it was, I think Gus had a video that was on trending. It was like, I always forget it. Was it How to Be a Professor?
Yeah, I think it was that one.
And I just liked it, and I went to his Twitter. Just super low following. Nobody gave a shit about this guy. No, I was like,
crazy, man. It's so weird.
Yeah, and so we just started talking, and then after that we hung out like 2 months later, and then we're just like real life friends. Yeah, after that.
And so now living together for 1.5 years, you have a girlfriend. It's not more developed than that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've been dating Sabrina for like 2 years or so.
Yeah, okay,
but
good.
Fuck, our anniversary just happened. I took her out to dinner.
You remembered?
I did remember that.
Yeah, you celebrated it while I was there. Fuck.
Yeah, I know.
And
it's lucky because it's like I have like her birthday, our anniversary, Christmas, and then my grandma, mom, and sister's birthday are all in the first 2 months of the year. So I just boom, 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 and that's all my obligations.
I find that very helpful.
It's nice.
Yeah. Because I'll be honest with you guys. Up until like 2 years ago, I couldn't remember everyone's birthday.
I know 3 people's birthday in my family. I don't know my sister's, my dad's, my mom's birthday.
Yeah,
it's in February.
I felt like I was like such a psycho. I up until 2 years ago didn't know my own mom and dad's birthday.
I still don't.
I mean, I knew that general time. Okay,
yeah.
Good, thank you. And I know you're a sweet man, so I know that now I'm a better person than I thought I was.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're worse than I perceive you to be.
I think I'm worse. I'm worse than you in this sense. But no, dude, I can't hold numbers and dates though. Like I'm good at words
me
and
too.
shit, but
me too.
Numbers are good.
Now, Eddie, do you have a significant other?
No, not currently.
Okay.
Phil was sure to press me on that on his podcast a lot.
Well, what I'm just curious about is that we have a situation of 2 young men living together. One has a girlfriend. How big is the house? Do you guys ever have? Is there conflicts with you guys living together?
At the most,
who does the dishes?
Do you have dish problem? Yeah.
No, we have an AC problem. I was dicking with the AC a lot.
But you like it cold or hot?
I like it warmer.
Oh,
a little
that's
bit.
A problem.
But I mean, that's literally probably the extent of.
What temperature you guys?
If it was this AC unit we have, sometimes when the actual temperature seems to be different for different places.
Yeah.
73 in our place, I think, is like pretty good. But when Gus was on tour, those times I was cranking it down to 68 every day.
Yeah, that's
I love
cold
it
for me.
It's frigid. I'm a little cold baby. I like a 75.
Me too.
It's a good blend, but
we're 75.
We're 73 in right now.
But it really
we're
depends
happy.
what you wear in the house, Because I wear shorts.
Ethan wears nothing
Shorts.
all year
I wear
round.
shorts.
Yeah.
Right?
Are you the
will
guy
not
that
accept that there's winter?
Are you the guy that does that, like shorts in the winter, like when you were in
Yes.
New York or whatever? But...
No,
Yes.
well, I pushed as far as I could, but some days were. Besides just looking like an absolute freak, Like you're trying to make a point.
Yeah.
If you're walking around winter New York with shorts, people are like, yeah.
That's not tough.
Yeah.
It's crazy. If you wear shorts in the winter though, and you admit it's cold, you're fine. It's the guys that won't even accept it at all.
Right,
And
right.
it's like we all know we can feel the same thing you're feeling
Yeah,
right now.
I was freezing. I was freezing through my long pants there. But so we're back in the house. Now tell me about the situation. When you prepare a meal in the kitchen, do you clean up your dishes immediately afterwards, or do you sometimes leave them in the sink?
I sometimes leave mine.
I do too. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing is like if you, I know some people are like real strict about that, of like cleaning it up immediately. But it's like I don't know. Sometimes you're tired.
But you guys,
But
it doesn't
then-
bother you.
I'm mostly the perpetrator, so.
Do you ever
that
find?
sounds like I'm like pushing it home to you all
Oh
the
no,
time.
Eddie's chill with it, but sometimes I have a really bad time, especially when I'm shooting videos. Like I get in that mindset where I'm like, I'll take this out and like, fuck, I could take that load of laundry, put that over there, and I get done. I'm like, I can't touch that, like so then stuff builds
absolutely.
up.
It builds up in my room. That's where you don't see it. So,
Do
but
you
it's
ever end up washing his dishes? or
That's
vice
what I was
versa?
gonna ask.
well, we have a dishwasher, so
Yeah.
Putting it in the
Sorry, our
dishwasher.
privilege
that-
shows. We have a dishwasher.
I have I kind of have a beef with dishwashers. They're not that convenient because you still have to rinse the plate, right?
Yeah.
If you just put it in dirty, it's gonna come out with shit on it.
yeah.
That's
So
like,
do you ever rinse his dishes?
I mean, I'm sure there's been crossover either way, but yeah, there's no like, there's
no animosity.
Not
I
really.
think
Not-
we're really
No.
interested in that because we used to live with a housemate, our friend Sean, but
Shout out.
the dishes is kind of like a thing. Like you need to.
I don't know if you guys are sugarcoating it. I've had a lot of roommates in my life, and the dishes was always a point of conflict.
it
I
wasn't
think-
college for me. It was huge.
Yeah,
terrible.
I think what we get here is that we way too many times order food in, so there's not that
There's
many
not a
dishes
lot of
to
dishes.
argue over.
Amen, brother.
Yeah, dude. It's a crush.
That makes sense.
And tell me, how many bathrooms?
2 bathrooms.
Okay,
so that's
good,
pretty nice.
good.
That's actually on our, I think last episode of our podcast, I was saying that I'm so glad that this was the first time because I went to community college, so I lived with my parents until I moved out here. And it was the first time that I had lived on my own. I was so glad I didn't have to share a bathroom with somebody. Because I shared a bathroom with my siblings my whole life. And I'm like, I don't know if somebody not in my family, if I could do it.
Well, I'll tell you a story. Our good friend Sean, shout out. We shared one bathroom with him when we were in Israel. Listen, there's no easy way to put this. There was jizz jizz doesn't mix with water, and there was jizz.
Wait, like in the tub and stuff, or
Like at the drain. Because
the
there
sink drain?
No, in the shower.
The thing.
Because there's like shit, there's like
never know.
pubes or whatever, or hair.
Yeah.
And then if you jerk off in the shower, the jizz gets stuck at the drain. And I would have to be like, Sean, you have to go clean your jizz out because I'm not. First of all, I'm obviously not touching it, and I'm not going to shower in it. That was a difficult conversation to have. That was
Just scoop up the drain, put it on the shower.
I said, dude, you can't jerk off in the shower, bro. Or at least you got to make sure it goes down.
How much hair was in the drain?
You don't know what I'm talking about?
Well, I don't know. Either there was an absurd
I wonder if
amount of
it's an
hair in the
Israeli
drain,
problem.
or he has the
No, it's not.
viscous jizz.
No,
in
it
the whole
happens
world.
because jizz. Back me up. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Like jizz can get caught in the drain.
I actually do have your back on this.
Thank you.
When it mixes with the hot water, it like coalesces until.
Thank you.
I would think cold water to make it harden up, like a shrinky dink or something.
Well,
like
whatever temperature the water was,
that. Yeah.
and I know this is a thing because frankly, it's just boy things. But okay. What else?
We get along is the biggest
Yeah.
problem. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna get something. I'm gonna find something.
Some cracks
There's
in the
some.
marriage.
There's some conflict here.
I mean, there's any like friend, like an occasional disagreement, but we leave pretty much.
What do you guys disagree about?
I don't really like. It's only been like small. If we're ever like, I can only recall a couple of times where there's just something where it's like a misunderstanding, and then we just kind of figure it out.
Yeah.
We just.
You
been
guys
pretty
seem like
good with
very
it.
sweet guys, the two of you.
Yeah, we fuck.
Yeah, for sure.
You
No,
guys
it's
fuck?
Sabrina doesn't know.
Yeah, don't tell her.
Do you guys drink?
Yeah, we drink.
You drink. What do you guys drink?
I sometimes am just like a normal whiskey guy,
Nice.
and then now also I've been having a lot of the seltzer stuff on the crate.
Oh, for real?
For it.
The seltzer.
Yeah, I really liked I had it recently. It was your friend Curtis brought it, which it's like High Noon. It's it's a vodka, and they have different flavors, but it's like vodka and pineapple juice, and it's carbonated, and I like that a lot.
Oh, the carbonation. What do you drink?
See, I'm hard in the seltzer game. I'm happy with it. I went kind
You
of
guys
full LA when I came out here. I'm
hard seltzer.
Yeah, I'm doing hard seltzer. We're drinking the Dasani sparkling and LaCroix and shit.
my
I'm doing
God.
kombucha every day now.
I will say, at heart, I think we're Bud Light boys.
Yeah,
we
Bud Light
always
boys.
will be.
That's okay.
Are you drinking like nitro cold brew?
Oh, dude, I can't have caffeine anymore. I don't know what.
What happens?
I don't know. Sometime in the last year, I start getting panic attacks. My
Caffeine?
Yeah,
It's when the tour started.
it was when the tour started. My chest got tight and I couldn't
Yeah.
breathe, and it was fully like, oh, I need to sit down. I'm gonna spin. I'm gonna pass out.
Wow.
That
Don't know why.
happens to me too, but I'm so interested in drinking coffee.
You work
still
through it.
That I will make it work.
I
That's
get
funny.
because I don't like warm beverages, and now I can't drink caffeine. So now I'm that guy when I go into like a Starbucks. I'm like, can I get a decaf ice? And they're like,
What
nobody does
interesting
that.
iced, non-caffeinated drinks do you have? I do that
Yeah.
sometimes. They're like, you're at the wrong store, idiot. Okay, so we got a couple guys drinking seltzer, alcoholic seltzer. You're in your living room. You guys hang out, I'm assuming, on a nightly basis there. What are we doing? We playing video games? We watching TV?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the time we'll have like main room hangouts usually when we have people over, and then a lot of the time we'll play video games together and then with like a set of our friends online, like in our room separately, but we're playing together for the most part.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then during the day we're hanging out in the main room more.
What are we playing?
Dude, we're hopping on a lot of PC shit lately. We've been into Mordhau lately, that medieval kind of like COD in ancient times kind of shit. We played Raft. What is out of Raft right now? It's kind of in demo. We're just kicking around a couple of PC things.
This reminds me so much of my times with Sean.
Yeah.
It's good time.
LAN party stuff?
Well, I had the man who kept jizzing in the shower. We had a similar situation there. But you're young men. I mean, what's your guys' age?
I'm 23.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
24.
Yeah, see, I was that age at that time.
Yeah.
Now I'm an old motherfucker.
Wow.
I'm 34. I got a kid, so my only chance to play video games is at like 11
Yeah.
to 3 a.m.
Damn. What are you playing?
We're like legitimately old now.
Yeah.
It's official. Huh.
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna be 35. I've been playing Diablo 3 on PS4.
I actually got into Diablo 3 because my brother got back into it.
It was so
Jake
fun
too.
on
Yeah.
PS4, and I'm not trying to flex, but I am Paragon level 525.
Damn.
I didn't play it enough to know what that
You
means.
don't know what that means.
That
But I
sounds high,
respect
though.
it.
That's triple
Yeah.
digits.
Dan, that's impressive, right?
I think so.
And I'm on the Greater Rift level 63, working my way up.
Wow.
That sounds impressive.
One more than
I would
62
imagine.
for
It is.
sure.
It's
Damn
fun.
straight.
I love it. So, okay. We've got the vision. We're at the house. You guys are living together. What's the plan?
Do you guys wake up in the morning and you have like a work day ahead of you?
Gus does way more than me. I mean, my
Yeah, you
upload-
don't post videos. Why is that?
I was about to get to it first, but then you got to me. I'm just I'm real slow with it. I like to wait till there's something that I really, really want to make
You
a video
wait for
about.
inspiration.
And then I'm also just a terrible procrastinator. So
What do you
Does
press?
it not rub off of you when you see the guys like grinding?
no.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. We do like I don't have any interest, and I don't think I could do the kind of videos that Eddie does because there's so much like care put
Unbelievable.
into the little details. I really like it, like just the intro cards and stuff too, all the transitions. I just get so picky in editing where I'm like, that sounds like a fucking nightmare to me. I don't want to do all that shit.
But you guys, you have it's clearly very different approaches to making YouTube videos.
Mm-hmm.
Get them. You're like a viner, really, in your approach to YouTube videos. Not as an
No,
insult.
I don't take it
But
like
they're
that, yeah.
short. They're catchy. It's a fun little concept. You put it in. Boom, boom. Bob's your uncle. What are you posting? Like 3 videos a week?
Yeah, well, I've been dialing it back to like 1, 2 at the most right now.
Okay.
Kind of like every 6-7 days at for the most part right now. That's just because like we got the podcast every Monday too, and just like I'm trying to do shit with like Comedy Central and stuff. Like I just couldn't make it fast enough.
Yes. I'll come back to that in a moment. You post once every 6 months. I mean, this is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. I just don't know what you think. What are we do? What's the plan, Eddie?
It's still going well.
It's going, but it could be. But like, I mean, we expect better. We expect more from you, Eddie.
It could be going better, but I'm so happy with my catalog, and that's why. This is the longest I've gone. I'm editing a video now, but this is the longest I've gone without uploading, I think, ever.
Look, we
It's
know.
a tough road to take though, the being so picky.
You cannot wait for inspiration.
I have some. I mean, I got it. But yes, it's the thing is, it's got.
Are you working on a video?
Yeah.
And how long have you been working on this video?
Well, I shot it about a week ago, and then I really got into
A week ago. You shot it a week ago. Do you see what I'm saying?
But there's
you
so
haven't
much
posted in
research.
6 months.
What Eddie does so much.
It's not 6
Uh-huh.
months. I posted right before Thanksgiving, which isn't good, but it's like.
Thanksgiving, like on YouTube time, that's like a whole decade ago.
That's a decade ago.
But if I come back and the video's good, then who cares?
Eddie, do you ever feel that, like, for example, you guys came together in this house. Gus is a prolific creator.
I gotta insert myself. The only reason my output is able to be so high is because I have Sabrina literally full-time working as like a salaried employee of my LLC. So daily she's there to do like all my contacts, all the producing. She films my shit.
While I appreciate that, we all have the ability to get help.
I didn't call like social services and like send someone.
No, but
over,
I'm just
please.
saying. Listen. I understand. There's no excuses here. I just want to understand what's going on with Eddie.
Do you want a new Christopher Nolan movie every year? Man needs.
I
takes
wouldn't
time.
put
That's
my.
okay. Yeah, let's tone it down. No, but that's a fair. I mean, that's okay. But do you ever feel maybe pressure because you're in this house with Gus, this prolific creator?
I'm not as prolific as you think.
Well, he's growing its sub count. What's your sub count now?
I think I hit like 500K like 2 weeks ago or something.
yeah, dude.
Nice.
You should have much more than that.
That's all right though.
While I congratulate you on that milestone, do you ever feel like, man, you know, do you ever feel maybe like, I don't know, like let's let's get it going here a little bit, because Gus, what are you at now in sub count?
I don't know right
I've
now.
I'll stop.
I don't 1.7 I think million.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I felt that before. It's never like a competitive thing. I never
Not
really
in a
care.
competitive way, in an
Yeah.
altruistic way, but like,
No, I
maybe
felt
like
that.
you're being left behind in some way.
Not exactly, because especially when I wanted to do YouTube, the idea of 500K was like insane to me.
Of course.
And I think it's mainly I don't really care. Like I welcome and really like more people enjoying my videos, but it's all to me about what like the content of the video. So it's like I could post more. Like I've had times where when my videos were worse, I was posting like once a week for that month, and it was like my biggest growth month ever. And then I looked back at the end of the month and I was like, yeah, the numbers look good, but I hate 3 of these videos. I was like, so I can't keep doing this. I would rather just like
You're a man of quality. You're a
That's-
man of and okay. Good.
I think for both of us too, the big milestone was like once you hit 100K, it's like, oh damn, like
Yeah.
this is it. Like
See, I found my thirst was always unquenched.
really?
Yes.
What was the
But
first?
we were
like,
always like super happy with any milestone.
yeah,
Like,
because what was the big one for you guys? We were like, holy
I mean,
shit.
like, 1,000 was big.
Yeah.
I mean, it took us like a year to get
10,000 was insane.
10,000.
Yeah.
Everything was
10,000,
like insane.
50,000, 100,000, a million, 2 million, and then I guess I stopped. counting
Yeah,
after that.
I remember too on my old college MacBook, I kept the tab open when I was at like 9,999
Yeah.
subscribers. I kept it there for like 4 months.
I still have the note that I left Ethan when we passed 1,000 because I think I went to school or something. Like I
quit my job.
Yeah.
I would think I was still in college,
Yeah, you were.
but I left a note for you like
remember that.
1,013,
Yeah.
and I still have it.
Oh, you do?
I
Like
still
a
have it.
physical paper.
Yeah.
No,
That's
that-
great. That is so.
That was a great time, but that was a beautiful time. I mean, it was so exciting. But I'm just trying to get to the heart of your philosophy of creating. Yours is one of certainly quality over quantity, and I will celebrate the quality of your videos. I mean, the level of detail and research and scripting that goes into it is phenomenal, and I do encourage people to watch. But it's an uphill battle on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The platform, unfortunately, it makes you decide, right, between, like you said, doing a month where you post more and you put you just simply can't put as much effort into it by that, or taking your time, and unfortunately the platform is just a little bitch ass.
Well, that's what's nice about the podcast.
Better too.
Right.
Because I can do something every week that we do. And that's not like the podcast has never, I was already like this with my videos beforehand, but like, so I haven't used it as like a crutch for it. But it's what's nice is like, I can do comedy, I can post a video like on the podcast channel, and then I can still work on my stuff. I am too slow with my stuff though. Like a lot of it is not working on it all the time. A lot of it is like sitting down, trying to edit an intro, hating everything about it, and being like, I can't look at this today. I got to go back to it.
It's cool though that the algorithm is less strict now. Like people can have big careers and do that. Like Nakey Jakey has a similar upload schedule. People can just put out one big video even every few months, and it doesn't seem to necessarily just hurt them.
That's
know?
true. I mean, Shane Dawson is a point.
Yeah.
Well, John Tron was like the
It's
the original one that proved it to everyone. Because I think before him, we all had this like idea that if you kind of disappear for a few months, your channel will not do the same. But then he would go and come back, and it's like
the
nothing
Flex
changed.
one and stuff. Yeah.
FlexTip has 50 million views.
I saw that the other
Yeah.
day. I was like,
Yeah.
holy shit, that's so many. God damn.
Great video.
That's got to be one of the best branding opportunities for a modern brand.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's like that and like Papa Bless or like Papa John's are like.
Speaking, you know, coming on Monday.
Monday.
I saw him in his living room.
And-
He looked less sweaty in the video.
Yeah, he really
on
did.
his
Yeah,
living
he
room.
probably had AC in there.
He only had about
You know what I should
10,
do?
20 pizzas.
Yeah,
I should
like
crank
one
the heat
layer
up.
of, like,
Yeah, that would be so evil.
No, we'll treat Papa with all of the tenderness and care
Yeah.
that I would my own pizza.
Are you
Yes,
gonna
we will.
Are you gonna eat pizza on the podcast? Do you
I'm
think?
thinking of different things that we can do with him. Pizza taste test.
Yeah,
Blind taste test.
that's great.
Oh, of the brands?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think he's gonna know though. But that's interesting. I'm gonna give him a pizza quiz, like terminology and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
I feel like the whole thing is so surreal that I'm still not even believing that it's happening.
That is very strange.
He's gonna sit here.
Yeah.
Papa.
Well, the truth is though, I'm mostly interested in his pizza conspiracy story. He has quite a story to tell.
Yeah.
About how he was ousted as the Papa.
Do you think has he been really vocal about that in interviews? I know he had that kind of like blank threat. You know, the day of reckoning. will come.
Yeah.
This is the day of
He's
reckoning.
saving it up.
Yeah.
for
Mon- Monday is the day of reckoning.
Holy shit.
This is gonna be like
He has receipt. He's bringing receipt. I'm not
Everybody
kidding.
call your
That's what he
families.
told us.
No.
He's probably gonna stroll in with faxes from like 1990. Be like, see, look at
No. I'm telling you, I don't know if I can reveal it. I probably can.
Yeah.
Well,
Here's what he taught. I was on the phone with him the other day.
Uh-huh. This sounds
The phone call, the notorious phone call,
Yeah.
he has it. And
Wait.
he's bringing it, and we're going to play it on Monday.
Because people
That
haven't
is-
heard it, right?
No.
I don't think so. Yeah.
I
Wait,
can't
he's gonna
believe he
play
has that.
Because he says he didn't say the N-word.
Whoa.
The day of reckoning
Holy
is
shit.
coming to the H3 podcast on Monday.
Will come.
Yeah. I mean, he called me yesterday. Papa only calls me on private number, so when I see the private number, I'm like, Papa, talk to me.
Star 67.
But anyway, enough about me. We were talking about Eddie. What's the plan? I mean,
I think
what
you,
you have-
I
Yeah.
think we find it really interesting your approach because for us personally, it has caused a lot of stress and negativity in our personal life when we went that route because it's so hard to
the rare posting.
to go like the purity mode where I'm only gonna post if it's good and I'm only gonna make a video if I'm 100%
Right.
interested.
I think with the big change, a lot of it has been, I mean, not only talking to friends like Gus or Drew Gooden or Jakey, where the big thing that I found wasn't waiting for like a good thing to come along, but making a video on what I was interested in at the time, because I started finding that those videos did well, and I didn't think that they would. Where like even my last one has, I guess, been like my biggest video now, and I was like, oh, I keep bitching about all these late night hosts, and I don't know if people will care at all. And then I made it, and people watched it.
That's such a good
Yeah.
point because I think that on face value, you would never think that
Yeah.
people on YouTube would give a shit about
The late night.
Yeah.
talking in depth about late night people. But you were actually, I was not expecting the video that I saw. It was a very earnest, a very sincere video. One that I agreed with, and I thought it was very thoughtful
Thanks,
and
I
interesting.
I mean, that means a lot. I hate to, I don't want to be too kiss ass here, but like
Go ahead.
the reason I got into commentary was you guys. It's especially even specifically the B44 video is like
yeah.
one of my favorite videos of all time.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's so kind of you to say.
Yeah, and
Thank
so like,
you.
I mean, I'm sure you guys have it too, though, where with a lot of the like more YouTube-y commentary stuff, you just get so fucking tired of talking about it.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
Absolutely.
yeah, I got so tired of talking about like a YouTuber I found that did something kind of wrong.
Absolutely.
And yeah, so like I made one sort of like that recently, but it had to do with like Hulu and everything, and that was enough of an angle. But
I
yeah,
agree.
it's just like making stuff that you want to talk about seems to be the most interesting thing to do. It's fun.
Thank you for that.
People fucking love it too. They'll watch, like, if you care about something, they will listen to you, you know? Like, Drew Gooden is doing, like
I love Drew's.
SNL comparisons and stuff for, like, Friends versus The Office, mixed in with, like, look at this weird guy on Instagram. You know, you got Eddie's late night video and stuff. Like, I'm trying to follow the same route, like, into this new year. Like, I want to do, like, a mini documentary about, like, Mad magazines, because I used to read those old ones when I was a kid. Like, just pick something that you're excited about, and, like, that's really cool that people want to see that.
That's good advice. That's a very good insight.
That's really cool.
And I can't agree more. I mean, that's basically the reason why I stopped making videos, was because I think what I cared about at the time was all these prank videos were just so fucked, and nobody on YouTube was talking about it. And so I just got so charged up, and it was really resonating, and that's kind of what, like, launched our channel. But after years and years and years, and then the genre of commentary becoming more popular, it felt to me that it was just, I felt like my soul was evaporating with every commentary video I made about some stupid person on YouTube doing something stupid. You know, that 10 people are also that 10 people are working on the same video.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, so that's kind of why we pivoted. And that's all I have to say about that. Now, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years, I don't know, because I think when I try and think more kind of grand things for us separately or together, if we're doing something that's like traditional at all, I usually picture us being a bit older, you know, because I don't think, I don't know, I think a lot of the time, like, because more of the time I don't want to be somebody who's like an actor in something, but usually I want to like make stuff. And so 5 years, hopefully using YouTube to make things maybe not on YouTube, but still making videos. And I only upload once every 6 months, so that's only 10 videos then.
Well, my intention is not to disparage your upload schedule.
I was just kidding. No, you didn't.
But I want to say, because I can already hear the comments now saying that Ethan is such an asshole. I get that every episode though, so I'm used to it. But that I encourage you to follow your heart, and I think your philosophy is a genuine and a beautiful one.
No,
well.
Thank you. I appreciate it. But also, I should be uploading more. I know you don't mean it from that angle, but like I don't work as much as I should because so it's like
you're a young man. You're sipping Bud Light and you're playing video games. God bless. I was doing the same thing at your age. I am 10 years older than you, so you know you have life to waste yet.
You sound like you're very young, and you're like,
I know, I'm not
an old man on the board's like, if I had your legs, I'd be running marathons.
Now, Gus, what is this Comedy Central business? What is this partnership?
It is, so I was approached by like their digital team, I think about a year and a half ago, right at the tail end of when I was in college, to go and be kind of a part-time creator in New York. I wasn't able to accept it. I would have had to kind of fuck over my whole theater production.
Is it a full-time job? What is this job they offer you?
It was my understanding that it was like a regular staple, like you're one of the people in the office that are creating online content. I just wasn't able to do it, and I was just like, well, fuck, I missed that boat. There goes Comedy Central. But then I came out here, and shortly after moving out to LA, we got in contact again, and now the deal that we have is I will go to like live events for them sometimes. Like I'll go to like South by or Comic-Con or something, and I'll do like man on the street, just kind of like fucking around with people stuff. But I like doing it like that because I'm pretty much always the butt of the joke. In like I don't want to be the man on the street that's going up to people and just poking and prodding and shit. So I'll go and I'll do that stuff, and I'm also contracted to send in like a bunch of sketches for their digital department stuff. So
you write sketches for them?
Yeah, so I'll do that. Like
really?
That you're not in.
That I am in. So so it fully is like I will produce it entirely out of house, and I'll just edit it and I'll just send it in.
They pay you.
Yeah.
They pay you per video?
It was a bundle deal where it was like including all the live stuff and like this amount of sketches. They paid me a chunk for it, but
nice.
And
are you happy with the?
I'm happy with everything over there. Yeah. The only thing I dislike is again it's difficult sometimes, especially with how I like doing shit. Is sometimes it's so on the fly. You know, sometimes I'll have a sketch idea and I'll start filming 20 minutes later and just and whip it up.
There it is.
Because if you just sometimes all you need is a single joke for a 30-second video. So I am so disorganized in that sense and just making stuff up that it sucks sometimes when I have to like wait to have them send like a representative to come over to make sure everyone signs waivers and there's insurance and it's very like, hey man, there's a brand over there, we can't have that. So it's not as much of an environment where I can just quick make shit. running it through so many people is difficult.
Or a little goof.
Yeah,
At
it's just-
times.
Yeah, and it's like I understand the corporate structure over there, but it's like, dog, I'm making it.
Yeah.
Come on, like I'm taping a wig to my head. What do I need insurance for this?
Right,
I'm in my
yeah.
living room,
Do you make a lot more money per video when you make for Comedy Central than yourself?
No, I make more for myself.
Oh,
right
well,
now.
then what's the point?
Well, the point is it's Comedy Central, and I think that that's like a valuable inroad for me. I'm not getting just absolutely screwed by them at all. Like I think it's a fair deal for what we've got right now.
Okay.
Like numbers wise, and it is kind of close to what I do make for like video wise and
So
stuff.
they posted on their channel.
Mm-hmm.
They pay you, but it is a good. You're making connections with people there.
Yeah.
What do you want to do at Comedy Central? Let's say that the CEO says, "Hey, Gus."
Yeah.
He says,
That was really
not
great.
the devil. Of course. He says, "What do you want to do? Here's a blank check."
I've talked to. I like to think that we have a really great relationship. We've been working together over about a year and a half now.
Mm-hmm.
So we've talked, and this year I'm going to start kind of sending some pitches over. My 5 years from now thing is I want to be writing and running my own show. I don't know.
Starring in
I definitely want to be in it too. Yeah. And we
sitcom,
not a sitcom.
sketch comedy.
My ultimate dude. I want to do a sketch comedy show more than anything. Did you guys ever see I Think You Should Leave on Netflix?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the fucking show I wanted to
That's
make.
immediately what I thought of.
Damn it, dude! Did I tell
When
you
you
last
said
time I had an audition for that show?
You did?
I did. I had an audition for it. It was one of my first auditions out here, and like it was a great situation. And then I got fucking pneumonia for. I couldn't talk for 2 weeks.
You got the job,
I didn't get the job
but
What?
because I couldn't send in the
So you
audition.
didn't participate. Oh my god.
And then once I finally got enough to talk, I called up my manager at the time. I was like, "Yeah, I can talk enough. Like, can I please send in an audition?" He goes, "Oh, they already cast the part. I mean, there is a one-line position that you can take." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I got in like a 45-minute Uber to Santa Monica. I walked into a little Renton office for like the casting thing. I walked down, and for this one-line character, there are already like 12 names on the sign-in sheet. So I just signed my name, Gus Johnson, and they call me in, and it was just one woman with a little like 2003 home video camera in there. She goes, "Go ahead." And I was supposed to do the line of like my dad had died and I was speaking at his funeral. So she just goes, "Go." And I was like, "Well, my dad was real." And she goes, Stop.
Are you serious?
Way too sad. Go again." And I just did it a little less sad.
So
She
it
goes,
really is
"Thank
like
you."
that.
Yeah, I was just like, it was
all
the
of that
worst ever.
hubbub for one line.
Yeah, it fucking sucked.
So how many times do you do it?
I don't do a lot of like auditions.
You didn't get it.
I definitely didn't get it.
Too
but
sad.
I was so fucking bummed, and I
You
know
read it too sad.
I was too sad.
Yeah.
But the main audition I had was for like a main sketch character in multiple sketches, and I couldn't send that one in because I couldn't speak.
Because the two different ones were the original one was the clown video one where they returned to it, right?
Yeah.
And then the sad one was the like playing the crazy organ
where
thing and throwing
Fred
the
Willard
plates.
is breaking shit. So
Hmm.
so I
So
fucked
they
that
really
one up.
are like you see in the movies where she's like, stop.
The casting directors.
I'm a guy that went to like 2 in-person auditions, so I'm not Mr. Hollywood with a lot of knowledge. That one was just a definitely really kind of.
I could see that though. They're like, I don't
but-
fucking have time for these because to them they're like,
guess.
this is all just a bunch of garbage off the street.
And I don't blame
Right?
them too.
They're
It's like,
like,
here's
no.
guy number 12 coming in to
Yeah.
cry for this one line.
Yeah. Guy number 12, stop, do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
could
get
see
out of
that.
here.
So
But,
sorry to interrupt. We got to go to break.
oh, sure.
That was a soundbite.
Oh, is that
But
on the
still true.
soundboard?
But it's still true.
But it is still true.
I don't know if you got. Oh, Bobby Lee, the comedian, was gushing his heart over his dad who had recently passed away.
Uh-huh.
And Dan, that's a soundbite of Dan interrupting Bobby
Oh, that's
talking
great.
about his recently deceased father. So we cherish that soundbite, and we will honor it by going to break. So do not go anywhere. We'll be right back with the boys, Gus and Eddie. If you leave, you are gonna get corona. There's a reason that 3 million people are using the Quip electric toothbrush because it's affordable and it's amazing. Basically, it's the perfect value and experience you're going to find anywhere for a toothbrush. First of all, it vibrates. Vibrating, every dentist will tell you, vibrating toothbrushes clean your teeth better. 2, it's got soft, rubbery bristles that I've not felt on any other toothbrush that are so sensitive and they don't agitate my gums. And by the way, when you over agitate your gums, they recede and they never grow back. You need to take care of your gums. And 3, it times out your brushing experience. When it's vibrating, it lets you know it pulses to switch quadrants to give you that perfect 2-minute brush. So every 30 seconds, it gives you a little pulse, and you know to flip. You're going to want to use this Quip. It's going to change your life. You're going to have a cleaner mouth. I don't know what to say. It's a revolution. It's the Quip revolution. Join 3 million healthy mouths at just $25 in the door. And if you go to getquip.com/H3 right now, you'll get your first refill for free. So that's your first refill free at getquip.com/H3, spelled GETQUIP.com/H3. Quip, the good habits company. Stamps.com. What does Stamps.com mean to me as a business owner? It means no hassle. It means not going to the post office, fighting traffic, waiting in line, all this bureaucracy. It's done. Stamps.com. Postage has gone up again. It keeps going up. Thanks. Stamps.com eases the pain with big discounts off the post office as well. With Stamps.com, you save 5 cents off every first-class stamp and up to 40% off shipping rates. That kind of saving can really add up, especially for small business. Plus, Stamps.com is completely online. It saves you precious time more valuable than any resource on this planet. No more inconvenient trips to the post office. PostOffice.com brings all the services of the U.S. Post Service right to your computer. Whether you're a small business sending invoices, or an online seller shipping out products, or even a warehouse sending thousands of packages a day, Stamps.com can handle it all with ease. Simply use your computer to print official U.S. postage 24/7 on any letterhead, any package, any class of mail, anywhere you want to send. Once your mail's ready, you just hand it to your mail carrier to drop it in a mailbox. It's that simple. Stamps.com not only saves you time, it saves you money too. With Stamps.com, you get discounted postage rates that you can't even get at the post office. So why bother even going there when you can go to Stamps.com? Not to mention it's a fraction of the cost. And these expensive postage meters, forget about it. There's no equipment to lease. There's no long-term commitment. It's easy. It's a no-brainer at Stamps.com, saving you time and money. It's no wonder 700,000 small businesses already use Stamps.com. Right now, for my listeners, you get a special offer that includes a 4-week trial, plus free postage and a digital scale without any long-term commitment. Just go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage, and type in H3. That's Stamps.com. Go to the microphone at the top and enter H3. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We are joined by Gus and Eddy. The funny one is prolific, and one takes his time, but we love them both. We love them both the same.
We have no trouble on the home front. We're going to go home with a host of them. We're going to be fighting. It's going to be marriage story around the apartment. Dude, you know what's funny, though, is the room, like the marriage story room, the one with the big meme screenshot of Adam Driver coming out like, how dare you compare me to my father? That looks almost exactly like the room door to our hallway. I put a thing on Twitter of me.
I told Tony that. I didn't talk to you about that.
Thing.
Yeah, it looks like the like our hallway going to our bedrooms. It looks exactly like it. We were watching it, and he walked past it. For a second, I was like, wait, no, that's not our apartment.
Yeah.
Adam Driver didn't punch our wall.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I refuse to watch that film. Everybody's watching. Everybody's trying to get me to watch that film. I'm not going to watch a film that I know is going to depress me. It's about two people have a divorce. I'm in a happy relationship. They have kids, right? They're like, you know what? I don't need that element in my life.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
I get it.
I feel the same way. I won't watch that movie. And I know I'm missing out on allegedly really good art.
I'm not missing out.
I don't give a fuck. I don't want to be sad for 2 hours.
I'm missing out on not being sad for a day.
Because I watched it, and I told, even because my parents are split up, and I told my whole family, I was like, it's a good movie, but don't watch it. You're not going to enjoy yourself. It ended, and I was just like, I just feel bad now. I was on a flight. It didn't feel good.
And the same thing, there was like a Nike ad during the Super Bowl everyone was talking about like some dude with Alzheimer's remembering, or not Nike, Google.
I remember
remembering his wife who passed. I'm like, first of all, I refuse to watch the commercial. I am not going to allow Google to make me feel fucking bad for this guy.
Yeah.
Like, you have nothing to do with this guy's life. Fuck Google for even trying. Like, how does Google get love for they're exploiting this poor man with Alzheimer's. I don't even know the premise. I'm assuming that's what it is.
It you know what I hate is it looks like a really effective commercial. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
I have not.
Wait, have we not watched it?
I've
well, let's
seen it.
pull it up.
Pull it up.
Yeah,
Let's pull it up.
But yeah,
Zach wrote
it's a
that it
heartbreak.
made me
really
cry.
sad.
Zach, you cried,
But I have
see,
things to say.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the problem. Zach said it made him cry.
Made me bawl.
Okay, fine. And because the situation is genuine and beautiful, but why the fuck does Google get to put their logo on
seems
that
like
and
immoral.
own that moment?
seems kind of hilarious. Like the big
Seems-
evil CEO comes in and goes, "Look, I'm a human." Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Google
it's a great
help.
fucking ad.
See
Yeah.
that, but
And I
I
hate that about
refuse
it. I
to.
hate
I don't
that.
want to engage with it because it is going to make me sad.
Yeah. Well, we're here together if you want to throw it up.
Because now I don't. I'm afraid.
Showing it.
Because then they win.
Well, yeah, they do actually.
Let's pull it up. Dan, give me a link.
They're winning.
If they claim this, because like,
How
Oh, they might.
fucking
There's
hilarious
music
would
on
that
it, too.
be?
bro, there's music.
Yeah, there's like a piano.
Yeah, I have a feeling
yeah.
Is it
we'll
real?
get
They're gonna
popped.
claim
It's,
that shit.
I don't think
Bro,
so.
you know
I think
what
Google
kills
paid
me?
for the music.
When I watch trailers and they claim my entire podcast, I'm like, is that not the mother-loving point?
Yeah.
Yep.
What you want people to go see the fucking movie?
Okay, well, so there you have it. I do have stuff I want to watch, though. This was inspired from you, Eddie.
Oh, nice. What is
There
it?
is this whole thing.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that tweet. Yeah.
Robert Patterson is the hottest man in the world according to science. He has the perfect eye position, the perfect nose width. Actually, not perfect. Sorry, his lips are only 82%, so he's got to work on that. He needs collagen or something.
He looks like he's sucking his cheeks in like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, his chin's at 95, and his nose lip width, this right here, is at 89.4. He's got some low marks here. I'm not quite sure why he's
we
the
could
most
probably
beautiful.
Do that.
I
You
didn't
just do that.
I used to try that. As a
You don't
kid.
look like Robert
No,
Pattinson.
no,
Wait,
far
I'll-
from it.
Here, watch this. Me,
Dude, your golden ratio rating is fucking low right now.
watch this. This is Robert Pattinson with plastic surgery. You ready?
Nope. No, I don't think so.
Give it a few years.
Well,
Check it out.
his face shape. How are you going to give his face a rating when you just slammed on his lips?
Yeah.
His forehead's a 93. His overall golden ratio rating is a 92.15, according to this plastic surgeon, by the way, who's trying to pitch plastic surgery to even him.
Oh yeah.
So,
Well, who's your hottest actor right now? Who do you think is the most attractive male actor? Period.
I've always found the most attractive male actor to be Paul Newman.
That is a fucking good choice, dude.
Paul
Plus,
Newman.
he's on all the salad dressings.
Paul
Yeah.
I see him
Newman?
daily, pretty
Bro,
much.
Paul Newman. Here,
that-
would
yeah,
you not fuck that?
Dude,
Would you not fuck that?
That's not bad aging though. Like if I looked like that when I was 70,
Cool Hand Luke. He's just.
So
I think like
disrespectful.
in movies, he's just so fucking cool. Like,
Yeah.
I just love his whole swag.
dude. For me, it's like my old school cool throwback answer is like 80s Harrison Ford.
Oh, Harrison Ford. would fuck
Grizzly
his ass.
man right
I would eat his ass. Yeah, Harrison Ford for sure.
Otherwise, Ewan McGregor these days though. He's aging
No.
like fine wine. What are you fucking talking
I'll
about?
tell you.
Wait, pulled that.
Ewan
pulled that
McGregor.
guy up?
You say
He's
you
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan.
He's not aging poorly, but I wouldn't say he's aging like fine.
Oh,
wine.
he is. His wrinkles, every new wrinkle, I go,
Here. Yeah. Now let me tell you why I
Look at that
hate.
man.
I don't like him, and I'll
this
tell you
year?
why. Let's see. Year is. It looks recent.
Bastards. Within the last.
You want to that? By the way, don't look at how I typed his name. I'm gonna correct that real fast. 20. Here, 2020. Here.
Don't work. Look at that
Yeah,
guy.
he
He doesn't look bad at all.
He's getting hotter.
Ela, go ahead. Rate him.
I mean, he's good looking, but not like
He's not your ultimate.
not
He's-
ultimate.
You
He's
gotta
my
see him
number
young.
one. To use my
wanna see him
Costanza
young?
quote, coming from an unblemished record of staunch heterosexuality, he looks fabulous. I like
Yeah,
the man with wrinkles in his face
Here's
like that.
young.
The smile lines. You
I like
can tell.
I like mature. You,
Yeah.
you know.
I like him
Yeah.
mature actually
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, I
Well,
like.
maybe it's the facial hair though, because
Yeah.
they say facial hair makes men look better.
But look, he's got that Kirk Douglas. Rest in peace. The Kirk Douglas chin. You know, the little dent there.
Here's what I'm gonna tell you about Ewan that I don't like.
What's up?
My first girlfriend ever in high school, she just would not shut up about how hot he was.
See, that's why I tainted it.
and Moulin Rouge.
That's
And I was a
funny.
very insecure young man. And I just was like, I didn't look anything like him.
Yeah.
And I was so in love with her. And I was like, why the
That
I
is
hated his guts.
that's
and,
dirt nasty.
and
to
to
do
this
somebody,
day,
though.
I'll tell you,
True.
I don't get it. Fuck you, Elin, you bitch.
Dude, I had a girlfriend in high school that did that with I was just on Facebook in class and I was scrolling through and it was just a kid that I played basketball against from like a town over and she was dating me at the time. She goes, "Whoa, stop." And I was like, "What?" She goes, "Scroll back up." Oh my God, look at him.
Oh, you
And I
can't
was
do
like,
that.
what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm here. I can't live up to that.
How old were you?
I was like 17.
See, that's the kind of damage that never leaves a man's soul.
I
When
know.
I was in 5th grade, my first girlfriend, the first day we were dating, we were on the bus because we lived in on the same street, and a friend asked her why are you dating him? And she said, "I'm dating him for his personality, not his looks." And I was right there. I was just so heartbroken, but I was doing my homework, and I pointed like I agreed, and then was just like 2 + 2, I want to die.
Oh man,
I love that.
have you ever had a moment like that, Ela, where with like, but you're beautiful and perfect, so who would ever say something like that about you? Yeah, exactly. Nothing. You can't recall anything. My case in
No,
point.
but what do you mean? If I had what moment? Because
A moment that shattered your entire self-confidence forever. Yeah, we've all got one. Go ahead.
I don't know. I feel like for girls it's so hard. It's like every day.
That's a good point.
Like people comparing you to other people or what? Like
Just seeing
Boob size.
Just seeing everything. I don't know.
By the way, you have beautiful breasts. I'm not going to diminish the. I'm just saying
I'll
that
let Ethan
growing
did-
up as a
You can feel this one.
as a slender girl, you probably were very
was-
insecure.
It
I'm talking from a human
really
standpoint.
insecure.
They're beautiful now.
I was really
Solid
insecure.
B cups
were you
I feel like
for sure.
especially where I don't know if it was something where I was growing up or Israel or I don't know if it's here like that too, but a lot of the girls in my class were like
Big ass titties.
really big.
really?
Yeah.
I was
think-
insecure about dude, so many things growing up. My head is pretty big head, and when I was a kid, the thing is, ever since I was like 4, it looks like I have just a receding hairline. I have a fucking huge head. I
Like
got a Megamind
Theodore.
head. Yeah, does he have a big head? Well, he's
He's
fucked.
got a great. He has
It
a
has
hairline.
it has like a receding hairline already.
Yeah,
It's just the shape.
I got the head shape. I was always self-conscious.
You always
about
had that same hairline.
Yeah, dude, it's
As long as I've
so
known him,
high.
exact same.
I've got pictures when I was 6.
Have you ever tried to do weird haircuts?
Yeah, when I used to try to do the lampshade, in middle school, where it's
What's
like
that?
bowl
Oh,
cut.
it's kind of the bowl cut, but with the flappy wings out here.
Oh
It's
shit!
like the guy with the lampshade
I'd
on
love to
his
see
head.
pictures of that.
Dude, I looked hot as shit in my
Is there pictures of you online?
Maybe. Type in Gus Johnson kid. I don't know. You're gonna
How about Gia Huggies? Johnson Young.
I'm not seeing any young ones of me. Just there's me in college, and there's the sportscaster. That's not me. I don't know if you couldn't tell.
Hey Gus. Oh wow, different haircut.
That fucker.
You look great in that one.
Yeah, he does look like a sharp dude. I think he's like 52 too. He aged very well.
Now here I notice you. Are you hiding your hairline in this one?
That one is just. I mean, I've had the kind
It's
of
the
lazy
whoosh.
flop over to the side for a while.
Yeah.
I've been whooshing it. That's me. as-
Local YouTube
Mark
creator,
Zuckerberg.
honed skill in town and in college.
Oh yeah, that's one of my hometown newspapers.
Wow.
Well, they've
Wow,
honored
I
you.
made it. Thank you.
So we were talking about we were
Insecurity.
talking about
Oh,
insecurities.
the face perfection.
Yes, the
Oh,
face.
right.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Ela.
Tough.
Bring it all back.
Yeah.
I've got more to share. Now, according to the same people, Bella Hadid
Yeah.
has the perfect female face. Although they didn't crutch as many
Really.
she-
data points.
See,
But she has like work on her face, right?
I don't know actually.
She's so young. That would be such a shame.
I kind of have the thing where I look at her and I'm like, this is an incredibly beautiful woman.
It's too good.
But it's my heart doesn't jump out at that because I was like, I like kind of swinging in just around my weight class. You know what I mean? And this is too punch uppy for me.
no, I agree. Well, there are like perfect beauties that I find that I'm more attracted to.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I feel the same way where
even
I'm
though
like,
her eyes is a 97.65%.
where it's like, it's no question she's gorgeous. But like my heart doesn't go like, oh my God, because I'm like, I want like that's like a supermodel though. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Gotta stick with my man Ewan on this one. I don't
Who do you who's your tell me, Ela, who's your perfect male beauty? Go ahead.
Well, I didn't think of Paul Newman, but when you showed him when he was young,
Oh, you're into
Those
Paul
blue
Newman.
eyes.
Very-
Yeah.
Oh,
very like perfect face if I
Oh my
had
god.
0.1.
Ela.
It was pretty.
I didn't even know.
I like those kind.
You haven't seen You haven't seen a Paul Newman movie?
I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe,
Dude, you
but
should
I
watch The
don't.
Hustler.
He's just so fucking cool, dude.
Right. Yeah.
Also, his
see that.
charity, by the way, which you see everywhere.
Yeah.
Come on.
Dude, it's raised like $500
So what
million
does he look like
for
today?
charities.
Oh, he looks like a
dead.
skeleton.
Oh, he's a
Yeah, he's
Right?
Got it.
he's definitely dead.
What? Yeah, he's totally dead.
He's dead as fuck.
Who's
Whoa,
the-
whoa, whoa, whoa! He's Jewish?
Is he?
Oh, that just made him 10 times hotter for me.
Look at his.
But I feel like I go with the classics, like out of today.
You like James Dean?
I don't know. I like the classics.
Oh yeah, here's a
Leonardo
picture.
DiCaprio.
Look at those. Look at that.
yeah, I like that.
You like DiCaprio? They don't make him like they used to, did they? Look at that face.
Dude, but yeah, that's pretty sharp. Brad Pitt, though, in Once Upon a
Brad
Time in
Pitt.
Hollywood, though, specifically,
That movie was like
I love that movie.
I
my
liked it a lot.
favorite in such a long time.
Yeah, I really liked it. I
Loved it.
kind of liked it being longer. You're just kind of living in the
Yeah.
60s for a while, you know?
So good.
But
Okay. Well, I made one. I actually put my face in the AI post.
you really?
Wait, was there an actual program you could just put it in?
Yeah, I
You gotta
put.
Photoshop it. That's what.
Wait, you? I believe
So I
that.
put
Wait,
this-
did you? Wait, mine?
Yeah.
It has my dick and balls as one of the ratings.
I didn't see that. I just looked and I was like, look at my man Eddie looking sharp.
I got mine says penis 300%.
I didn't even see that. Whoa, hey, that's
So here's what the AI did. So the eye position 1% birth defect question mark. The lips minus 50%. It says pedophile.
Or are you
Strange.
negative 50% of having pedophile lips? Which
I
is
hope
better.
so.
Because if it said
I'd
pedophile
rather be minus
100,
100. Yeah. I don't want any pedophile. Chin certified bitch chin minus 100%. Forehead great hairline. I got good scores on that.
a good one.
That one I actually scored higher than Robert Patterson.
Yeah.
Nose too Jewish, obviously 2%. And the golden ratio rating, it didn't even give me a rating, it just said ugly as fuck.
I'm surprised they would even code it like that. That's really
And I did one for each of you guys too. No, I'm kidding. Wouldn't that be fucked up?
assess each other like
Yes,
that.
especially I already have one. You just make one that's way meaner.
Well, yours was nice to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, a
Gotta do
parody
it.
being.
Yeah. I didn't even see the golden ratio rating for it. So I just missed that. And that's why I'm bad at my job.
It's this stupid thing. It's everywhere. It's like some have it, some don't.
Yeah.
What are you guys feeling about the coronavirus? You scared? Or are you excited?
Yeah, you know what? After the swine flu, the market was wide open, so I'm just
Yeah, you
waiting for
missed
someone to film it.
something.
I'm not scared about it. I mean, I'm not traveling anytime. Well, fuck, we're going to Orlando in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Well, that's
safe.
not China.
We'll die in other ways.
You might get Zika
Florida.
there.
Yeah, we'll get eaten by a gator or shanked by a meth head or something. But I'm not super scared about the coronavirus. I think it's probably a little more like media fodder than is an actual public health concern, but it's still scary as shit, you know?
Do you know that scene in Lord of the Rings where Strider goes,
Yeah.
he goes, "Are you scared?" And they go, "Yes." He says, "Not nearly enough." That's how I feel about the coronavirus.
You call him Strider?
Yeah,
That's
Strider.
up
Aragon, Strider.
I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan.
Oh, really?
I love them.
You read all three of them multiple times?
No, here's the thing. I'm a Fairweather fan. I adore the Peter Jackson movies.
Me too.
I read The Hobbit. I really liked The
I like
Hobbit.
The Hobbit.
I read the first book and I said, and then I read the second book. I got halfway through. I was like, I can't fucking do this.
I can't read description of meadows any longer.
It's not for my brain. I'm not smart enough for it because it really is like there's so much cool beauty and like grandeur in the world he built, but you have to slog through like pages of Bilfafor, son of fucking duck. You know, I'm just like,
yeah, it's like the Bible.
Fucking Duck's my favorite character.
fucking duck. Didn't get nearly enough screen time.
Well, whether you're scared or not.
I love
there-
the movies though. Lord of the Rings.
Oh, I watched the
Editions
director's
only.
cut, bro.
Dude, you only. That's
Are
the
you
only way-
kidding me? We watched them 3 back to back when we were in Israel and had nothing to do
Yeah.
with our lives. What was that, like a 13-hour marathon?
It is 13.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
It's-
it is. It is actually.
It's 13.
I loved it,
on
though.
The nose.
I
It's
love
fucking
it.
great. And the thing is, it's like too. They're really good theatrical cuts too. But there's just stuff that you can't explain in the original cut. You know, like the whole relationship between like Denethor and like Theoden is not really explained a lot. Anyway, I like the extended editions. So
I did as well. If you have 13 hours to wait.
yeah,
But regardless of if you're scared of the coronavirus or not, there are some wonderful memes
yes.
that have come out about it. So here in China, they have they have curfew, and you're not allowed to go outside, and they have this PSA system on a loudspeaker. And someone fell asleep behind the microphone.
Oh no!
And it was broadcasting. Why is there no audio? And I'm about to have a diva moment.
It's muted.
It's muted on on the browser.
So you're saying it's not your fault? Can I blame? How can I blame you, Dan?
Yeah, I sabotaged it. I came in there and muted it before
Thank
the
you.
show.
Don't do that.
Is this real?
Yeah.
That is so.
Oh my God!
It almost sounds like a siren.
Yeah,
does.
it's almost scarier than.
That's
This
so
is why
great.
nothing can be actually scary anymore. Like you can, memes have ruined everything. You can't
true.
take anything seriously.
And coronavirus is a perfect case in point. It's like if the world was ending, if a nuclear bomb went off in New York,
Yeah.
their memes would come as fast as the news.
Yeah. Oh, probably. Like people be tweeting, writing into the fucking
that cool?
epicenter of the thing.
Yeah.
Is that cool or not cool?
I think it's cool.
I think it's
I think it's a very self-realizing meta way of like just humanity going, well, we're fucked, am I right?
yeah, exactly.
Are you guys? I remember on like an older podcast. I think you were talking with Post about like doomsday shit. I know he's kind of a big prepper guy. Do you guys have any of that kind of
No.
like? I made a go bag a couple of months
You
ago.
did?
Yeah, of course.
For what?
Of course, I'm fucked. Hour one. If
You're sitting in
anything
your
goes
living
down.
room drinking sparkling seltzer. Wait, for what?
Well, we split off for it because when we were talking about doomsday stuff, I stocked up my closet in the apartment with a bunch of water and food just in case anything happened. Gus seems to think he can get out of Los Angeles with a backpack on his back. And
That's
I
just
don't know
for-
how you would live.
No.
That's just for the first 48, Eddie.
Wait, what's in
Where's
your
can't-
go bag?
I got a big, like, it just looks like r/mall ninja shit. Like this terrible, like, military looking backpack. And it just got some basic shit in it. Like, I got a first aid kit, a solar charging, like, USB thing for phones and stuff.
This is all
like,
so strange. to
I
me.
got
Well,
an
your neighbor's got a
MRE.
shotgun. He's gonna kill you and take the bag.
I can't
true.
pack for tomorrow. Like I'm not. We had to make a go bag when I was pregnant for the hospital, and we literally did it like the last week. And
Yeah.
you know when it's gonna happen.
See, I
And-
can't pack for tomorrow, but I can pack for the day after tomorrow.
Oh,
That's a good reference. I like
yeah.
that one.
That was one of the worst movies
It was
ever.
fucking
Yeah.
terrible.
So I just don't understand it. You really think something's gonna happen? and-
I don't. It was, I just
Be
got done.
prepared, Ela.
Yeah, I just finished Breaking Bad for like the 8th time, and I was like,
Be
I'm gonna go.
prepared. So, well, what in your mind is the situation where you're like, I'm grabbing the bag and I'm hitting the road?
It's
That's what I asked him.
Yeah. Well, clear. Yeah, Eddie asked so many times that when shit goes
What
down,
is it?
You're not touching this fucking.
You don't
bag,
get the
all right?
water supply.
But
I'm
is-
gonna,
is
I'm
it-
gonna
is
have
it-
my foil blanket, and I'm gonna be like, "Fuck you, dude."
Is it a act of war? Is it terrorism? Is it natural disaster?
It's. I got a little bit of cash in there. You know, I like maybe $300 in there. Don't fucking come rob me. There's nothing in the apartment. And like, you know, a first aid kit, and then just a couple like it's like protein
What
bars,
are we
and fresh
preparing
water.
for?
We're preparing for if I need 48 hours of just basic needs stuff.
Okay, anything and everything.
Systems go down. I got a little cash for on the street.
Well, that was the thing. It was post.
You really think people are going to be accepting cash in a situation like that?
Do I accept my
Probably.
It was right after the last like big earthquakes, and so I was like, oh, what if the water shuts down? And Gus was like, what if I need to escape the city,
Fight my fellow man.
head toward the desert, and I should be fine.
So you guys got a little spooked by earthquakes because you aren't earthquake boys.
No.
Yeah, I wasn't here for it, and I was flying back the day after the second one that was bigger. They're like, yeah, there's going to be another big one. So flying back felt really weird, where it's like I might actively just be choosing to go to an earthquake right now.
No, I've been here my whole life.
Dude,
It's fine.
the worst. I was in the most compromising position ever for that last really big earthquake. I was like very drunk, and I was taking a bath in like candlelight.
a bath.
I was in the bathtub,
perfect.
and it was like Mac Miller was playing, and I was just chilling, vibing, just blasted out of my mind. And I was like kind of just grooving back and forth. I was like, whoa, this is really beautiful. Like the water's moving with me. Wait, the water's fucking moving right now. Shit was going down, and I was soaking wet. And I was just like, I ran out. I didn't have a towel in the bathroom. I was like, what? So I ran naked it through the apartment into my room, and I put on like shorts and a shirt soaking wet, and I had to run down like 12 flights of stairs, you know? And I just remember I was like, I'm going to have a heart attack, like, because I was running barefoot.
Oh, it spooked you.
Dude, well, just because I was blasted, and then I was soaking wet running down like 12 flights of stairs. I was like, my heart's going to give out, dude. I'm dead.
Didn't you say people were like screaming in the stairwell too?
The problem is everyone was running down the stairwell, and then a door slammed, and a bunch of people went, ah! So then it's just the
they
domino
thought the building
effect.
was collapsing.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what I know of earthquakes. The people who the most injuries happen from earthquakes are people who get up. They say, stay where you are.
Really?
Stay where you are and just wait for it to go away. Because most people will get up and run, and they'll trip, or something will fall on them.
Yeah.
Just get to a place where nothing could fall on you, and continue to don't harsher chill, bro. But let me go back. So do you often take baths?
Kind of frequently.
And
Not
you-
as a
and
way
you
of
like
cleaning, though.
Right.
It's a sensual.
chill.
Yeah, it's chill.
You smoke weed,
I do a little bit, yeah.
and you usually get like mega blasted in the
No.
tub. No,
It's
Do you
just,
put a bath bomb in
I
there?
love bath bombs. It's so, fuck, dude.
you
Seriously.
know he does this.
Yeah, who do you
no.
think's in the tub
Do you
with
do
me?
this?
No, I don't. I take showers and then I generally watch. But once the bath bomb makes it so I can't see
You
Gus's
watch him,
penis
babe?
anymore.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Call me when it's over. Well, I guess the show's over.
So you take a bath.
Yeah.
Now, that's why he's obviously using a lot more water. Is that what you do?
Well,
When it
I
comes to
also
utilities.
run every day, so I take 2 showers a day.
Okay, so you think that evens out?
Also,
Yeah.
our apartment complex
Wow.
pays for our water.
Wow.
Oh, it's in the rent?
Which
Fuck
we
them.
learned recently because my
Yeah.
fucking tub has been like gushing water for months, and I've called in the complaint like 9 times, and I was so mad that I calculated because I thought we were gonna have to pay it, and then I realized, oh shit, they pay for it.
How interesting.
Dude, it is
Yeah.
wasted. In the last few months, my tub exclusively has leaked 18,000 gallons of water.
Oh, that's not good.
What?
Yeah,
I
we
literally-
had to
I-
go to the administration for it. They're,
my
hopefully
God.
they're fixing it.
Yeah,
but-
so but at least
Whoa.
they're footing the bill, which is nice.
Well, so you're in the bath. You've got the candles. What do? You just relax? Do you do anything in there?
Dude,
do you watch?
I bring
do you
in.
read?
I wish I could read. I'd fucking dip the book in the water, but
Like a Kindle? They have waterproof Kindles.
I could do that.
Sure.
But then I'd have to read like a fucking nerd.
Do you ever pee in the tub?
I don't pee in the tub. Why would you do that?
Wait, in the tub, like during the bath?
Just a question.
like
Sure.
I don't want to
Or maybe right at the end.
make
No.
a little tub of piss bisque. I don't need that shit.
I don't know.
Hold the drain before it starts coming towards you.
I chill in there. I get a couple scented candles. Get my Mrs. Meyer's Iowa pine scent candle. Light that up. A little Mac Miller on the Bluetooth speaker, and I just vibe for like
How long are you in the bathtub?
maybe an hour.
And basically until the water comes to a point where it's no longer comforting.
Yeah, I'm straight pruning every time I'm in there.
This is
Pretty dope.
interesting. A very sensual experience.
I like it. Are you a bath guy?
You know what's funny?
We-
I
what?
started taking
We
baths,
just started thinking bath.
but it's not
It's so
sensual for
funny.
me.
Yeah.
I'll like listen to Howard Stern or something.
Really?
And it's definitely the candles. The candles makes me think that you're masturbating in there.
Dude, if I'm not pissing in there, I don't know why I'd come in there. I'd be like
Cum is even
sitting
worse.
in a really
I think.
thin like gnocchi soup or something like that, just floating around.
Yeah, coming would be even grosser.
I couldn't do it.
Because it doesn't really dissolve, does it?
No, it would stick to my chest hair, and I'd stand up and then take it with me on my.
That's
day.
interesting to know.
Yeah.
What do you do when he's in the bath? Do you what how do you unwind?
I don't really keep tabs. Well, a lot of the time, I really like. I got a fraternal twin brother, and he's
No.
No way.
Are you guys? You're not identical.
no.
Oh, that'd be so. I don't know why they're being. Okay, go ahead. That's not
Probably
even.
because you wouldn't know, and then if I was just like,
Yeah.
yeah, there's somebody like me walking
two of
around
me.
that looks exactly like me. But yeah, he edits our podcast actually. Shout out to Tony. He doesn't like to be on camera though. But normally, like if I'm relaxing at the end of the night and I'm free, we're playing video games together, and then like or with Gus and Jakey as well.
You guys all hang out like in person.
Yeah, we're like
Yeah.
well, all of us are like real life close friends. Like
How
we're-
nice.
we're-
What a sweet, beautiful thing you guys have there.
Yeah.
It's
like
good
like
people.
yeah, Jakey.
I like Jakey.
Played video games with him like last night, and we also talked on the phone. I talk to Jakey pretty much every day. I think.
You talk on the phone?
Yeah, for usually like we'll play games, but we usually catch up like midday if something's going on.
I find that interesting that you guys chat on the phone.
I like it
I
more
like
than
it.
texting. Texting is just like
What do
I'm
you
so
talk
bad.
about?
Just
I don't-
boys,
everything,
you know.
boy stuff. I don't know, bath bombs. No, yeah, I don't know. Just so that
I didn't know that people talked on the phone. I felt like I almost feel like I'm offended if somebody calls me.
Oh no, I love phone calls.
I just want text because I don't. The whole act of being on the
Yeah.
phone to me feels just
Are
so
you-
intrusive.
Are you bad at like returning emails
Yes.
and messages though? See, I am too, and I feel bad. So especially like a closer circle of friends, on the rare chance that somebody calls me, I try to let them know on the phone. I was like, "Please, you did the right thing. Do this all the time. Like, call me whenever. I prefer that."
I like people to leave me alone.
Dude, I do like that.
I feel like no one ever calls anymore.
Nobody does.
No one
Well,
calls.
I don't answer. I swear to God, it doesn't matter who it is.
Really?
It could be like the only person I answer is Papa John. It came from a private number, and I knew it was Papa.
Yeah.
But like,
I'll answer scam calls. It's like scam likely. I'll roll the
actually,
dice.
you know what? Those are the ones I do sometimes answer.
The ones I can't do is if somebody cold FaceTimes me, like video FaceTime,
Sure.
That
I'm
is
angry. I text
insane.
them. Yeah. I have a hometown friend that does that all the time, and I keep telling him I will never answer. Because you're just sitting on your phone, and then you see your own face back. It's
scary.
I hate it.
It's scary.
Yeah.
No,
Someone
but
is doing
even the
so.
phone call to me is just, it's like text. First of all, here's what I want. I want to know, what do you want? Because once you answer the phone, you're locked in. So I say, text me, tell me what you want,
Yeah.
and then I can decide if it's phone call worthy. And it's not. Always.
But do you tell them that?
Well, I say,
Speak your
no,
piece, and I will
you know how the
determine
phone has an auto thing? I'll say, text me. I scroll up,
Yeah.
and it goes, text me.
Oh, I get you.
And then say, hey.
So now you've outed yourself. I know if I give you a ring, you're just gonna be like on the couch. Just, text
No,
me.
I won't answer. I'd like to know why you're calling me.
Yeah.
Why would you ever call me, Gus?
I don't know. If I was in a bind.
Okay.
If,
Say what?
If Eddie's not having the survival kit and I really want to share it with somebody.
I like helping people.
give you a
I just
ring.
want to know what is going on.
Yeah.
Because somebody calls me to talk about just how are you doing? That's not a conversation I'm interested in having. I'm not. I don't want to. I don't. Because I'm fine.
Yeah.
How are you? I'm fine.
Yeah.
And frankly, I don't want to reciprocate. I don't.
I mean, I think it's fair if people know that, everyone's got their personal preference, and I
Thank you.
I just feel so guilty. I think a lot of the time because I'm so fucking terrible at responding to anything. So when I do finally have somebody, I am able to communicate the best when I can talk to somebody. So if it's somebody that I haven't like texted in a month and we get them a ring, then for me it's a great opportunity to be like, hey, I love you, I appreciate you, like. I want to talk to you. Like, I'm sorry I'm so bad at getting back. Just call me whenever. Like, in my mind, that fixes it.
I have great text conversations like that.
Really? I can't.
Sure.
I can't have
Yeah,
good
the opposite.
text conversations. Actually,
Because, well, okay.
I mean, except for the ones we have.
Yeah, those are great.
We haven't had any. I don't believe have we had text conversations?
We've DM'd briefly.
Yeah, briefly.
But they've been fantastic.
face to face.
Yeah.
Now here we are conversing.
I do like
This
that.
is a conversation.
Yeah.
I do like that. I prefer it.
I frankly don't like face-to-face conversations either.
Really?
I like
What
doing
do
that.
you like?
Nothing. I want to be secluded and unbothered.
That's fair.
I like doing the podcast. But you know what's weird is that I would never, it's like, if you guys came to my house, it would be not like this for sure.
What would it?
Do you think it would be like more uncomfortable? Just like, what do we do next? Or
Yeah, what do you do at someone's house?
We like having people over.
Yeah,
for the
we-
most part. The thing is, I think I don't want to make us sound like we're super social because most nights we're not doing anything. But we really like people, like having people over, and usually it's like you get one kind of passive activity to do, like oh, we have Smash on the TV.
That's great.
Then let's all talk and drink.
I don't drink. I don't smoke. I do love Smash.
that's good. That's a huge thing.
That's a big-
Always got to have Smash on the TV.
What Smash do you guys play?
Now more of Ultimate, but we have Melee at our house or
See, I'm
apartment.
64.
Really?
I never went beyond 64.
That's fine though, dude. In the last year, I just got good at Smash enough to survive. I've been playing it since I was 6 at birthday
Brutal
parties
game.
and shit, and I was just like, all right, next year I'll learn. Next year I'll learn. And it's like you're turning 12, 18, 20. I'm like, how the fuck have I not gotten this down yet? I've played thousands of games of Smash and just sucked, and now I'm a 4 out of 10 okay at it.
It's a brutal game. I mean, the
So hard.
survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Good.
so, speaking of coronavirus memes, here is a corona in the shape of a virus.
Pretty cool.
Here's a man sipping a coronavirus. Patient 0. Can I mean, some of these are just
These are
awful.
kind of dumb.
I mean, it doesn't make sense. He's not even Asian. He's not even Chinese.
what it is?
He should be Chinese.
What makes it funnier to me is the WikiHow watermark.
And then
the green check.
makeameme.org.
Yeah.
So somehow we got 2
What is
watermarks.
that check mark?
It's not even good, and frankly, it doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Who added these? Who made this album?
I don't know.
So Ian just whipped them up pre-break.
Somebody put this together. I want to know who was
Put it
it.
together.
It was me.
Okay, Zach.
Hell yeah.
So Zach, explain this meme to me.
You know, I thought it was something you wanted quickly, so
Okay. I mean, I like that it's there. It's a conversation piece. Now, this one, Zach, you're gonna have to help me out on because I didn't get it at all. So go ahead. So this one says, killed by alcohol and temperature above 57 degrees.
Okay.
And it's pointing at what looks like cells. Zach, what is the joke?
Wait, this is a meme?
Wait, so is it that he didn't have an ice cold Corona and he died because it was warm? Is
Killed
that
by,
the
is that the joke, Zach?
I believe so.
Killed by alcohol but wait. Oh man, I don't know how you got that. How
Yeah.
you pulled that together.
Oh, wait. I still don't get it. Even
Is
after that.
57 like a
I guess
Standard?
that's like they're referring to a Corona beer.
Oh, and then like having a fever.
like they had a warm beer and it killed them? I think.
Killed by alcohol. No, the virus is killed by alcohol.
No, see, the virus gives you
Oh.
a temperature.
but they say
It gives you a fever.
look at the headline. Worldofbuzz.com. Experts say deadly Wuhan virus can be killed by alcohol and high temperature.
It just seems like a headline.
Yeah, I'm actually not getting this one, Zach.
Wait, scroll down.
Yeah, isn't the thing yeah.
That's like just.
Oh, this is one.
This is one unit. I don't know if that makes it any better.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was. That looks like something I just see on my aunt's Facebook feed.
Oh, so the Corona
So-
beer is coming for the coronavirus.
So if I can critique this meme a little bit, I want to consider 57 degrees high temperature.
yeah, I think
low.
that's what
In
confused us
Celsius?
all.
But isn't that like
No, but you
burning
want
up in
But
Celsius though?
You wanna
don't-
drink a
You don't
Corona.
really use 57 in Celsius. That's
Yeah.
a
What
weird
even
number.
is that?
Okay, that's fine. I mean, we're working on me and the squad trying to catch the Corona so we can skip work.
Okay.
Still this is too basic.
These are
This one I really don't get, Zach. We did it, boys.
Okay.
Coronavirus. Stop.
I kind of like
Okay.
that.
I just thought they were goofy.
Wait.
And, like
I don't get it.
I like this one.
It's-
Where
This one's alright.
it's like it's this terrible global epidemic, and no one just had the foresight to be like, "What if we just ask him to stop?"
Yeah.
And they immediately give in.
Wow, I didn't really I didn't get all that.
The 21 texts are like swine flu, Ebola.
We did it,
Got work to
boys.
do.
Stop. Okay. All right.
Do you think this is overall good or bad for Corona's branding?
Bad.
Obviously, like in the
I've
short
thought
term,
about that.
people go, Corona must be
I feel
scared.
like
But then how many
it's
people are?
good.
So much name recognition.
Yeah.
I was actually at a bar a couple of days ago, and they were out of Corona, which might mean that people are buying
I
it
feel
more.
like I've been thinking about Corona so much that I
Yeah.
kind of want one.
Do you think they made this virus?
I've been hearing there are conspiracy theories that it's engineered.
Really?
I think that it's
a whole new
I
marketing.
think at first I was like, wow, Corona stock's going to be taking a hit.
Yeah.
But now everyone's like, Corona!
yeah, I think it's better actually.
Coronavirus.
That one is weak as fuck.
Yeah, this is
all of
this
these
is
are
bullshit, Zach.
quite awful.
Coronavirus over a virus cell.
I could have
Seriously,
made that
what?
on Snapchat.
Bro, like, hello? Okay, well,
I
bring
just
it on.
thought they were goofy.
I like the.
I agree, Zach. I mean, I'm enjoying
Goofy.
it.
One.
Goofy in it for many
What's up?
reasons.
Go ahead.
though.
I like the text one. Oh, I see a classy poo one. I love that form.
Corona. So we got Winnie the Pooh and Winnie the Class. He goes, coronavirus, Winnie the Flu.
I like that meme form.
Hey, give it up, everybody. This one gets me. You know what goes great with coronavirus? Lyme disease.
That was pretty good. That was a good one. I'll
These
give
are all
that.
such Facebook memes. It's great.
Now that's an unfortunate. Oh, this one came straight from starecat.com. Starecat.com, everybody.
Damn.
Not
That, like,
affiliated.
One of those old I Can Has cheeseburger websites or whatever.
Must be.
I miss those sites.
World, happy Chinese New Year's, China.
Oh, Jesus.
That's funny. If the Chinese would stop eating bats and rats, that'd be great.
That's one you see from your uncle on Facebook.
Yeah.
That's the uncle that comes to
But
Christmas
you know-
every year and
that's
has
what they say-
like 5 new Michael Jackson jokes that he's been prepping all year.
That'd be great. This one's from memeful.com. So again, shout out.
They're all working hard.
That is true, though. It is said to have been originated from eating feral meat.
Really?
Yes, a bat specifically.
I should stop eating feral meat then.
Damn. We'll try to cut that back.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Kidding.
this kind
Fridge full of it.
of yeah. You should. I mean,
That's, that's a funny
this
one.
this
That
is
one's
this is
funny.
directly related to our conversation. The coronavirus spreading to the United States. It's Homer Simpson's nuclear reactor going down, and Homer staring at a picture. Me laughing at coronavirus memes. So this is basically if there was a world-ending event. This basically, I think, says
like
a lot. Yeah.
I like that one.
2020, World War III kicked it out. Oh, but the coronavirus is actually the one that's back in the bar.
I dig that one.
That one's good.
Thank you. 80-20 plague, 1920 plague, 2020 anti-vaxxers are sweating it out.
I dig it.
I mean, I think we're all sweating it out.
Is that Robert Pattinson? No. He's got the same structure.
I don't see 82%.
Okay. Well, how did Zach do?
The last meme in there is my favorite.
Oh, it was? Okay, so let me...
Oh, yeah, let's pick that
Oh.
one.
I skipped over that one because I felt like the segment was dragging on.
The portfolio as a whole, I would give a 4 out of 10, but the text one is an 8 out of 10.
Well, this is Zach's favorite. Coronavirus, yeah, saw them open back in 1986, opening for Anthrax.
This is one that makes sense. But it's not killing me.
That's how you know it's a good meme, that it just makes sense.
There were like no good zinger ones. Like those were like the only ones I could find that were just like remotely goofy.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like the request for Corona memes was kind of doomed from the outset. I don't know if there's really,
It's just-
mind-blowing ones.
It's too easy.
It's too easy. The
Yeah.
format is stacked against it. There's not a lot you can do with it.
Right.
Well, I certainly enjoyed. I enjoy doing that. So I think that. Now, if you wouldn't expect it, there are YouTube pranksters on flights shouting that they have the coronavirus.
I saw that guy.
that shit. What
That
an
guy
idiot.
weirds me out,
Look at
especially
this.
in his interviews.
I didn't watch the
Toronto
video
social
yet.
media site shows James Potok being escorted off a plane while being jeered by passengers.
Oh, they got you on camera too.
You're a clown, man.
Can I have your attention?
It's the aftermath, what Potok says was supposed to be a joke.
I don't
I
trust
stood up. I
anyone
said,
in those
I just
glasses.
returned from a flight from Hunan province. I might have said, this is the capital for coronavirus.
Might have said.
And then
Yeah.
I said, I don't feel too well.
What made you want to do that?
He's so humorless about it.
yeah.
So
Well,
serious.
It was really just to create a viral video.
That was a good one,
Congrats.
buddy.
The WestJet pilot didn't find the joke funny. The crew segregated him as a precaution, and the plane was turned around.
You like that?
240 passengers
on, dude.
who
I
were
would've
supposed to
been
end their day
so
in
pissed.
Jamaica
Oh my God.
ended it here instead.
They were supposed
at
to go to-
Toronto's Pearson International
They were
Airport.
supposed to go to Jamaica, and they got routed back to Toronto.
Oh, my God.
I think what weirds me out about somebody like him, and I feel like I'm seeing it more and more often, is like he's not in denial about like wanting to be famous off of something dumb,
Right.
and he's not even like accepting
Remor-
any blame. Yeah, he's just kind of like, yeah, I did this shamelessly. Clearly, it was a bad thing to do, but I wanted people to see me.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
fuck, man. I don't know what to even think
Right.
about that.
That's so sad. Yeah, just that desperation.
Mm.
Just numb to it. I don't know. I tried it. It didn't work.
Yeah.
It's disappointing.
If there's a bad idea, there's a YouTube prankster that's
Yeah.
doing it or has done it.
Yeah.
This follows the rule. And Walmart coronavirus prank. This is the lowest tier possible.
Walked into this
Enjoy
enormous
this one.
Walmart Sunday afternoon. Surveillance cameras catch two young men, possibly in their 20s. One wearing a yellow surgical mask, a handmade sign on his back reading, "Caution, I have the coronavirus." He sprayed Lysol on health and beauty items, clothing, and produce. Joliet police say Walmart estimates $7,300 worth of produce was lost. The cleanup was more than $2,400.
Lysol?
According
Well,
to
they-
police, customers confronted
Yeah.
the men. Still, they got away and were last seen leaving the parking lot in a white GMC Yukon. Authorities say they don't believe anyone at the Walmart was exposed to the coronavirus.
Great.
So there you have it. I just, you know what really got me was this image of him with a taped on sign that says, I have coronavirus. It's like, damn, look at this.
You didn't even
Now that's
try.
a hell of a prank.
What's the thought process behind that? Do they think it's funny before they leave the house? Like, it's so lame is the thing.
Yeah, did they record it? Because
It must have been for YouTube.
Yeah.
Must have been.
the base of the prank is still spraying everything with Lysol. It doesn't. That's already like an issue before doing the coronavirus stuff.
Right. I think the problem. What is Lysol? Isn't it anti-infectant or
Yeah,
something?
yeah.
So, yeah.
So you're not supposed to eat that on apples, for example.
No, I don't think so.
The problem is that you got these really dumb people that want to put videos on YouTube, and they're just so dumb they don't know it's a bad idea.
Man, that's...
You know? So here you have it.
To me, that's one of the saddest things where, like, obviously these guys, like, that was so fucking dumb and it's pathetic. But I feel bad that anyone would just make such a pathetic decision like that.
They must, I mean, I think you can really unpack that. They must have they're unloved.
Yeah.
You have to be unloved to go into a grocery store and do that. Right, Hila?
Did you do that when you fell in?
I can't get over the interview with that guy. Like
Yeah.
his
You want to watch it again?
It just really was.
There's multiple.
What's with his face? Is so dead. And it's like,
He's
I
watching.
just wanted
He's
a
wearing an
viral
off-white
video.
beanie, by the
Yeah.
way. So shout out to him for being a hype beast.
I resent that it seems like he probably enjoys this in some way, though. Like,
No, yeah, you can. Yeah. And he has the
On a
like
Toronto
perfect
social
PR
media site
answers
shows
ready to
James
talk
Potok
about it.
being
Well, I love
escorted
how
off
he
the
goes,
plane.
I may have. Like he's trying to be all legal about it. It's like, bro,
It's the aftermath. What Potok
also
says
just look at him.
was supposed to be a
It's like
joke.
if Logic
I stood
fell
up, I
on
said,
really
I
hard
just
times.
returned from a flight from Hunan province. I might have said, this is the capital for coronavirus.
The guy thinks he's like a
And then
lawyer.
I said, I don't feel too well.
What made you want to do that?
Well, it was really just to create a viral video.
It's like,
It's
why?
such a-
He's confessing so.
It's weird.
He's so forthcoming.
It seems like a press
Yeah.
conference, like
Yeah.
for some
He's
guy
like-
that got in trouble.
He's like confessing to the police or something.
Yeah.
There was a separate interview that
Like
I
that-
saw before this one. I think
Yeah?
it was that night where he's in his hotel room, and very briefly, I think his like dad opens the door and and he says like off camera, like they just came in, as in like the media's just in here. That's why I'm talking to them. It's like no, you let them in.
Oh,
You want to
yeah.
talk
Not
to
gonna
them?
be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's a legend.
So many people just don't have like the long-term thought process for some of this shit. It's like, what do you expect the long haul is going to be for you here? You know, you're the coronavirus prank kid. There's your week of notoriety. Like,
Yeah.
There was these one YouTubers who did a plane prank that went all wrong. What did they do?
That's
guy
when they
who,
beat the guy up on United Airlines.
That was not them. But there was related to
The
some.
guy that was like,
I forget what he did.
He's
like,
calling bomb or something.
Yeah.
Oh, he's an Arab dude, and he was doing a terrorist prank.
Yeah, and then didn't like
Way
at
to
first
go.
he was trying to like pass it off like he didn't say anything.
Right.
He was just kicked off the flight. and
Right.
Found video
Yeah.
for it.
Right.
What I like is we're all talking about it, and it took us a second to even remember what he did. I don't
Yeah,
remember the
it's not
dude's
that
name.
dope.
It's just
Yeah.
not worth it.
He actually is a somewhat famous YouTuber, although I don't remember his name, but he is a fan base.
What
So.
about this kid? What's
but
he
I'm
doing?
surprised
I have no
that
idea.
this guy doesn't look that young, like to do something so stupid.
Can you imagine being that dude's dad? You're just like,
Oh.
where have I gone wrong? Everywhere. The true answer is.
You're trying to talk to him, and he's going, "Nope." I realize I was just trying to make a viral video. He's giving you the PR answer.
He's like, oh, okay.
I understand now.
I get you, Dad. Supposedly, I have show love for you.
So here's another one. I don't know if you guys saw this, but I love this.
I don't know what this one is.
Oh, good.
didn't
So
see it
they're at a PTA, Parent Teacher Association meeting, and he's complaining about his son facing bullying and racism at
And this
school.
is a Mexican man?
That is a Mexican man.
Okay.
Well observed.
I was reading the title.
Yes.
You just stared at him.
Yes.
Now I need to know that you're Mexican
Yeah.
before we start. Thanks, man.
All right, here we go.
When I went to his bedroom to say goodnight, and he was crying because of the abuse that he was enduring in this school system.
Then why did you stay in Mexico?
Oh my God.
You need to leave.
Actually, I got it.
I love that he's laughing
Yeah.
because that nobody's taking
Yeah.
that serious.
But-
What a way to be the bigger
That
man in
guy's-
that situation.
I can't believe
I
that
mean-
this guy just is, he thinks he's so right now.
Was it this glasses guy that
Yeah, here you can see. By the way, can we soundbite this? Like the minute there's like an emptiness, and then everybody.
the gasp
yeah,
was amazing.
Yeah, we need to soundbite that.
Amazing.
Like
Okay.
it's.
I do want to hear that again.
Yeah.
And he was crying because of the abuse that he was enduring in this school system.
Then why did you stay in Mexico?
Look at him. He's like, what'd I say?
What? He's like, I read the room. I thought it was something.
Larry David.
He always reminds me of Costanza.
The dad is
That is
busting
the-
up. It's so funny.
I mean, imagine like what a goon. The guy's talking about his poor son getting bullied.
I love his face. Look at that. Like, just fuck this guy.
You know what it is? Is because he realizes that the entire room is just turned on this dude, and he's like, "What? I don't understand."
That's got to feel good for him.
Is that his wife? Do you think sitting right next to him?
This?
I don't think so.
So that's a good question because I was like, who with this black of a soul would even bother going to a parent-teacher association meeting? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Might be her on the laptop.
Kids are comments like that. No, he's sharing a story right now. And that's
It's just everybody just dogpiling him, which is well deserved. It's one of my favorite moments.
I love people that have such broken logic in situations and to just think this is gonna land so well. Like,
zing!
What are you thinking about?
That's why one of my favorite videos online is that Call of Duty esports clip.
Yeah.
Where apparently what the guy said was taken out of context. The "you're going home." You ever seen that one?
No, pull it up.
Well, there's also
What do I type?
Could sound like a slur in it, so I don't know what to do to the YouTube stuff for you.
F-A fill in the blank slur.
Oh, I think we could get away with that.
So it would be I don't even know, like "you're going home, you fucking," but apparently that's not the word he said according to him.
Yeah.
It's hard, you got to hear it, but I love those when a room turns on somebody. It's the funniest thing in the world to me.
This?
It's the second one.
The second one, yeah.
Oh, I don't know that I've
like
seen
it.
this. That's okay. That's fair use. That song. wait, that's what he said when he won?
Yeah.
Oh, what an asshole.
What his defense was, and if you listen, you can kind of hear it too. I think he does actually call him a fan, as in you're like not a competitor. But
No bullshit. Nobody says that. Nobody would ever say you're going home, you fan.
That's true.
I had heard, again, I have no dog in this fight. I had heard, I think you brought that forward to me that he'd actually allegedly claimed he said fan.
Well, because I've been enjoying this video longer than 2017.
Well,
it's
wait.
older than that.
And this one doesn't have the room turning on him.
Well, it's,
right.
the non-curb edit has it.
He definitely said.
Kind of sounds like N.
It
though.
does
I
sound
can
like
hear
fan.
it.
I would, of course,
Why would he? That's
I
not.
can hear it.
Okay, let me find the real one.
'Cause-
wow, there's some very vulgar titles here.
The only
Yeah,
reason
Jesus.
I'm ready to accept his defense too is because I've loved this video for so long, and then when I saw that defense, I re-listened to it and I was like, "Wait,
How is
I
that?
think I've been wrong this whole time."
Look what I typed, and look at the top result.
that metadata is coming in pretty close.
What the hell did I
I don't
why
know.
can't I
Maybe
find
they
it?
took it off.
I don't know.
It's probably that they don't show results on.
Maybe like a daily motion.
You're going home, you
You're going home.
naughty word.
You
Nobody should ever say that word.
Neslo goes too far,
Probably has it.
It's 11 seconds.
It might still have. I think the
Okay.
current credits.
I can hear the N.
Whoa. You won, man. You won. Why would you do that?
He's in the moment of victory, and everybody's just like, "Hold on."
I know nothing about the situation. I'd like to think, how would anyone think that they could just get away with that in the moment?
Yeah.
He was heated up.
Is that like?
He was charged up.
I think he says "fan." I really do.
No!
I think he does say
But
fan.
okay, hold on.
What?
Do you know who this guy is?
I know nothing
Okay.
about
I only
this.
know this.
Because I think that would inform a lot of what he actually said. But
Right.
there's no scenario. Like if I sit here like Doctor Strange and I calculate every possible there's no universe in where I say, you're going home, you fucking fan.
Like you mean he's not a professional player? He's just a noob?
fan?
Because well,
Like he doesn't belong
People don't say that.
Someone was telling me within the last few months that, and again, this is me quoting a friend I heard, but I had heard that is kind of a common insult among like the CSGO or something.
I literally
CS:GO, I
just
never
as you
heard
said that, I was looking for an explanation, and his explanation is it's an acronym for fat ass nerd.
That's almost a worse defense to me.
Way worse. Because I like in that line of like logic makes sense in my head though. Like if you call someone a fan, like they're just a fucking fanboy showing up. But
I played Counter-Strike for years, and I've never once heard somebody use the acronym fan.
Damn, that's our best evidence right now too.
Let's hear again.
I just hear N. I don't know,
Yeah.
and I don't care about this guy. I have no clue.
You're
who
right. I
this
don't
is.
hear the G.
Yeah.
But I love everybody really turned on
because
that.
they
Whoa,
heard it.
come on, dude. Well, let's slow it down.
That's an
Yeah,
N.
I just hear N. I just hear N.
I love
Definitely.
Or this guy then.
Still, by the way, poor taste.
Yeah. Bad, just bad sport all around.
Yeah,
For
even
sure.
if no matter what he said, I think that he deserved to get turned on.
He just looks like a dope either
Thank
way.
you for sharing that.
Yeah, of course. Just helping. I'm sure that guy tries to escape that clip all the time. I just brought it back up.
Yeah.
Oh, check this out.
What's up?
What are your thoughts on this clip? This guy was so excited to see El Pope, the Pope. He
I've
brought him
seen
a
this
pizza
one.
pie.
Oh, dude.
I wouldn't. Now that pizza doesn't look good, and it can't be cooked. I don't know what's going
He's
on.
like
here.
doing a little dance.
But look, the Pope takes it.
Wow, that's cool. That
He should throw it like a frisbee into the.
Pope really did a
Did
bro
you
move
see
there.
steps like trying to get it right? It's almost like a little dance.
Let me watch. Bro, I'm surprised the Pope accepts food from people in the streets. That seems like a health risk.
Yeah. You know his
watch
social
him.
his security details just
Here,
like,
watch
dog, what are you doing?
He doesn't want to get run over. Dude, the Pope travels in style. Damn.
Yeah. What a ballsy move, regardless of what he's holding up. Like you rush the Pope mobile and you're like, "Bleh," and you're just trying to cram something in his face. Did you see that video of the Pope slapping that lady's hand
Love
from a
it.
couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
I love it too.
So deserved.
Fuck that lady. He's
Fuck
an
that
old,
lady.
old man. He's wrenching on
He
her.
apologized, but you know what? He probably was like, fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
Pope said that.
Well, I had heard too. He's had like wrist surgery, like apparently,
Oh, he
and
did?
regardless, it's like, what is he, 87 or some
He's
shit
an old
like
man.
that? Don't wrench on him.
He should have slapped her in the face. Yeah, I love that a guy has hand delivered a pie to the Pope, and the Pope he accepts the pie.
That's true. Imagine if that was like, if he ate it and like that was like the assassination of the Pope was just this fucking guy coming in the streets and just handing him
Just this
pizza.
master
That's the
plan.
day of reckoning.
That's
The Pope gets killed by a Papa John's pizza.
damn. It all connects.
Okay.
What's that Italian name?
Oh wait, I almost like doxed my other side of my family.
Mastacholi.
Soprano.
That's the last name.
I need a first
Oh,
name.
first name. Tony.
Tony.
There you go.
Okay, Tony, this is the shape. We must assassinate the Pope. You will meet him on Pacific Coast Highway. February 2nd with pizza in hand.
You're like Optimus
It must
Prime.
look delicious and irresistible. You will stutter step alongside and hand deliver the pie to the Pope. Then, because it looks so delicious, he shall eat the pie.
You're Optimus Primavera.
And crash!
This guy.
That's it.
Welcome to Papa's house.
Welcome to Papa's house.
He has no pizza experience.
Not enough, because apparently
I want to see the Pope do a one-bite review of that pizza, you know?
he died
Barstool it. The Pope died? No, he didn't.
from that
Oh,
pie.
he would die.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah, I get you.
He's never been in the pizza category.
You have a lot of pizza things.
Yeah, we're good. We got it all. Chase Station, you guys, I'm sure, follow that whole thing.
I haven't. I see it on Twitter.
I'm not going to get too far into it, just to say that he did the whole death hoax. He pretended his girlfriend died. But here's actually where it got interesting. Is
Really?
that
I didn't see
Toronto police confirm that Jason Ether. That's an unfortunate last name.
Yeah.
I think it's probably like Etier.
Yeah, probably French. Would appear. He is due to appear in court. So we don't know for what. But she said that he hit her.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
And we couldn't tell if it was a hoax or not because you know what's crazy? What really happened, Hila? Which is so fucking insane and was what I predicted, but I thought it was too crazy.
What?
They broke up, and then he made a video pretending she died.
After they broke up?
Because he hit her, she left, and then he made a video pretending she died just for content and to explain why she was gone.
Wow.
But of course she's alive, and then she made a video saying like, "No, I'm alive," and he beat me.
What? Again, it's the short-term thinking. It's like, what do you
Unbelievable.
think?
Because I thought, well, that can't be. But he's doing court.
Yeah.
Zach's taking issue with.
Go ahead, Zach.
She was involved in making those videos.
She was involved in the. That's right. That does take the gas down.
Damn.
But so the time it's just so weird. They
So
faked her death, and then she made a video saying he beat me. But whatever the case is, he is doing court. So all the best to Jay
Right, he
Station.
posted a video of the making of one of the death hoax videos, right? And she was in it.
Yes.
She
The
posted
Ouija
some,
board.
behind the Ouija board video.
Yes. So all
Who
the
the fuck
best.
knows?
Just what
Yeah,
a
it's a
pathetic
mess.
way to like live.
Yeah, I mean, this is where it like actually matters, but I try not to talk about him publicly ever, just because most of the time it's such a clear, desperate grab for attention.
This guy?
Yeah, like his like
This face?
Yeah, like first thing that you're serious. Oh man,
He also looks like if Logic fell on hard times. Why do all the bad skinny white guys look like that?
See, I don't mind giving guys like this. Well, it's not good attention. But
Yeah.
it's also great content. So what am I going to do? I'm running a business too. You know what I'm saying? That's like
Again, it's
people
just
always say, Ethan, don't talk about him. I'm like, dude, I'm running a business here.
It's just like that whole thing is so fucking pathetic to me. Like,
I love it.
man,
I live for this. This is what I built my career on. Is people like this.
doesn't it stress you out thinking about being that person though? Where it's like no pity's involved, but that is just, it's so pathetic. I could not imagine how miserable that would be just being like that. You know?
He is suffering every day.
Did you guys see the thumbnail of that video?
Yeah, he was like crying with
No.
Oh, wait, what?
You
Of
gotta
that
see.
girlfriend.
So
The
this
dead
is when I
girlfriend
knew.
thumbnail?
in the thumbnail.
Wait, it's better than that. So at first I was like, man, I'm kind of afraid. Why can I fucking die? I was kind of afraid because I was like, man, if it's true, that really sucks.
Yeah.
But then I was like, well, there's no way it's true. But when I saw the thumbnail, I hope he didn't delete it.
He took it down.
Well,
we must have it back up.
Somewhere probably. So
Here, let
today's
me.
my last day in
It's
Texas.
probably in
Decided
our
to
doc.
I'll find. It's on
FBI
YouTube. It's on
running
YouTube.
from
Or
the
it's on
cops.
Google. Jay, fucking hell.
Wait, I thought he had more subs in this.
It's I Am J Station.
Oh,
Jay
it's that other
Station's
female channel.
girlfriend died. Thumbnail. It'll show
Why would
up.
your second channel be your actual name one? He did that backwards.
This was the thumbnail.
Oh no!
I swear to God, that was the thumbnail.
it's like people can make good YouTube videos. Why do these people like not even try?
Because he can't.
I guess, yeah.
Do you is it more insulting or less insulting if he made that or if he shipped it off to someone else to make that?
Oh
I
my
can't tell.
god, I
It's
didn't
more
even
pathetic.
think about that.
Where we have to give Jay Station some credit. She's in heaven.
Yeah.
So
It's because he loved her so much.
it's so heartbreaking. You imagine if the thumbnail was just like flames behind her.
But you know what I thought to myself though? Is
What?
if she did die, it would be worse if she did die and that was the thumbnail.
Yeah.
So
I think he would still do it. If she actually died, I think he would
Right.
still make
I think
I
you're
agree.
right.
The-
But like, wow.
The really darkly.
But do you? Sorry, go
Wait,
ahead.
no, you go for it.
I'm still. Your question really hit me hard.
I don't know. Yeah, it was the most profound thought I've had all day. Yeah, I can't tell. Like,
Do you
just
think he made it or sent?
I
to
think he
someone?
made it.
can you?
Although there's a really good glow effect there.
Yeah, I
that's-
don't know that he can do that glow
Yeah.
effect.
You think he outsourced it on like Fiverr? But you know what's even more? He said she was killed by a drunk driver. Like, it's not funny. It's like just a genuinely horrific thing to say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Jesus Christ.
She died yesterday. She was hit by a drunk driver. And then he goes, see, you guys should have watched this. He goes, and all she wanted to do was hit 300,000 subscribers on our channel together.
Damn.
Come on, man.
So please
swear to
go
God.
and watch that
Hey,
channel.
that's the J Station.
And he goes,
baby.
we banked like 5 videos, so I'm gonna keep uploading those in her honor. So if you guys will go watch those videos,
Please smash that MFN like button.
With our conversation of like me not caring about growth at all, I can't understand these people. I don't get the competition.
see, you need to get in his mindset.
That's what it is.
Short-term gains,
My next
baby.
video is like Gus died.
He died. He was murdered by. He was raped and murdered. Wow, I'm just like
Christ.
horrific.
Yeah.
They found his body with
Parentheses, I did it.
What's the conspiracy, Zach? Go ahead, talk. You can talk.
So she went on to make her own channel.
Yeah.
And-
After?
Yeah.
Well, I never took anything they did seriously, but now that the police confirm that he is due in court.
Yeah.
The thing, if he was actually suspected of beating her up, they would just arrest him, wouldn't they?
I assume.
Yeah, well, because I don't, you can't trust the headline for it, but did that headline say charged with assault? Was he actually charged? Because that's what I thought that headline said.
Let's have a look.
And it is also on Unilag.
It says. And this
Oh, this
BBC.
BBC.
Oh, yeah,
this is
that's not Unilag.
It says Fester Brittany has been arrested and charged with assault and assault with a weapon.
Whoa.
See, that sounds pretty serious.
Damn.
It's not clear if the charges are related to the hoax.
Oh, it's not clear.
This is the type of thing where I think his channel should just get shut down.
I'm shocked
Right?
that it hasn't.
Yeah.
Well-
Even before this, he was doing
That's why
that same
sometimes
shit.
I don't get YouTube. Like
Yeah.
sometimes
Because they
when
have
they
rules
could take
and they go.
a good stand on something,
just-
they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they would on like really dumb shit that doesn't.
Yeah,
make
like-
any
There's
sense.
some home run, like they would have
Yeah.
gotten great press for
Oh,
for
Right?
deleting Logan Paul's channel during that whole thing. Like they would have gotten great press for it, but I don't know why.
Can you imagine? Oh my God.
That would have been a year's worth of clout for Susan. Yeah, they had just done that. Like,
Susan could do whatever she wants to me if she deleted his Logan. She would have
That would
changed her
scare the
bio
shit
for
out of
that.
me if they deleted his channel, though.
Yeah.
J Station, I think, is the easier
J-Station?
call.
yeah, that's
yeah.
a way. Yeah.
Yeah, way easier.
But I think they're trying to be like, they're not trying to be the police. They're just the
yeah,
platform.
but that kind of like.
And I think there's
that's
legal
like the Facebook
ramifications
approach
still.
these days. This is becoming the
because
most bullshit
because
approach.
there's legal ramifications for being a platform versus a mediator,
Like there's
curator.
more inherent responsibility.
It
because
means
But they
different things
are,
to the
though.
FCA, the federal fucking Okay, this was my
I want
favorite.
to see that typed out like on a forum.
This is my favorite moment of the year. You guys follow this?
I don't.
no.
I watched some Larry King. I don't watch. Is this Scott
So
Rubin?
this is
or-
Dave Rubin.
Dave Rubin. Okay.
He's a conservative talk show host, and I guess people, I frankly don't know. I'm just going to give the backstory as far as I know, because people are dunking on him for this. He's very passive, I guess. People make fun of him.
So they're dunking on Dave.
They're
on this
dunking on
one?
Dave
All right.
for this one. So Larry King's on his show, and they're.
I think a key detail here is that Dave Rubin has said that Larry King is his idol.
Oh,
It's important to
that
know.
makes
So
me feel
much-
so uncomfortable.
Well, whose idol is Larry King?
He's a legendary
Larry
interviewer,
King's
to be fair.
I mean, he's great, but like Larry King's your choice.
There's better options, bro.
Perhaps. But I mean,
there are better
he's
options.
been around, you know.
There are better options for
That
sure.
doesn't make him.
I mean, he's a great interviewer, but I'm not like I don't have like a Larry King poster in my room.
Dude, look at his fucking kicks, though, dog. He is
I saw,
repping that.
yeah, he's
The
got
socks-
those Air Force Ones, baby. No, Larry King's. Well, you guys watch this.
All right, I haven't
It's
seen
beautiful.
it. Yeah, me either. Let's check it.
Or any of these things.
I can't. You know any Republican moderates? I grew up with a lot of them.
Yeah.
New York Herald Tribune. There's some great Hugh Scott of Pennsylvania, Jake Javits of New York.
Yeah.
Dirksen.
He's a distant cousin of mine, actually.
Oh yeah,
Jacob
great,
Javits, yeah.
great
It's
man.
like a fascinating conversation.
Yeah.
Great man.
Dave looks nervous.
Oh, he's got a phone. There you
now
go.
let me show the
Yeah,
audience
show
the
us this phone. This
This
old.
is Samsung makes it. I visited that company in Korea.
Yeah.
Samsung makes.
And it's ringing right now.
What?
It is. That's it. Hello? Hey, Cannon, where are you? Oh, you didn't have a game today?
It's live, by the way.
Live?
It's live.
That was his live stream.
And then my question was, does he know?
Yes, he knows.
And
And
he does.
He knows.
Apparently.
In the very, I'm gonna pause. In the very beginning, I can go back and show you, but just take my word for it. Dave's first question to Larry is, "This is live. Does it make you nervous because you're used to broadcasting? You could take things out."
Yeah.
He knows this is live.
Wow.
Live stream to YouTube with a live
great.
chat.
One of the most disrespectful things I've ever seen. I love
Just wait.
How old is this fucking kid, by the way?
Oh, I think it's his
That's
grandson.
a 333 batting average.
So
Cannon.
probably 43 then.
Well, I'm doing David Rubin's
maybe
podcast
great.
now. I'm on his show.
Yeah,
and
see?
while talking to you, the audience is watching me talk to you. Oh, wow. Cannon, you're a star. So you could do the 10 minutes when you open the refrigerator.
Look at Dave.
He wants to do his own podcast.
I'll bring him in.
He's
We'll
going to
make
be
it
20 years old. I'll bring him here. He's a great kid. All right, Ken, when am I going to see you? Tonight I'm tied up. Tomorrow I got to do that. How about Thursday? How about Friday night? All right. The night before your doubleheader. I'll be
I
at
love
both
this.
games.
The live switcher is like capturing the wide, the
Okay,
close.
I'll be there.
He's really on it.
I love you, Cannon.
You think it's over?
Okay. Talk to you tomorrow. What? What?
Second win.
No, what? Today? That's great. The Dodgers got Mookie Betts and David Price today.
You're breaking news for me, man.
That's tremendous. Who did they give up for them?
Oh my God.
so long.
Now they're just talking about Dodger talk.
Does Larry know? Do you think he's
No,
fucking with
yeah.
them?
He seems
I
to be
don't
doing.
know.
I think Larry's doing this as
No,
a
that's
bit.
two
I
pretty
can't
good
tell.
players.
I had a feeling.
Kenta Maeda
but
can
he's like
pitch
too
it.
old
Alex
to get
Verdugo
that
is going to be
not
a star.
Like it's not coming off as a
Peterson,
bit.
There's-
is there
if it's a
someone go
bit,
from the
there's
Angels
not
to the
enough-
Red Sox?
It's not funny.
Indication.
Even if
That's why I like this so much.
But Larry David's not a prankster.
but
Larry King.
this is a very Larry David thing.
I've seen moments where he's been kind of funny before, and I think especially him
Wow.
saying they're watching me on the
Cannon,
phone
you
is like
bring
he
me
knows
great
what
news.
he's doing.
The thing is, if he would have wrapped it at that initial goodbye, though, it would have been
That's
almost an
great,
appropriate
Cannon.
time for that
Thank you
joke.
for
what's
this
so
Yeah.
great about it.
Thank you.
I mean, it's a 47-minute.
Says
He's
tell
on
him
the
anytime.
phone for like 5%
Okay,
of
Cannon,
this
baby, I love
interview.
you. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
Oh my
Well,
God, I
folks, the
love it.
Dodgers got Mookie Betts and David Price, and Jock Peterson went to the Angels three-way trade.
See, you are a newsman. Breaking news.
See, that's my excitement.
Do you realize that thousands and thousands of people
Now know that Mookie
he's
Betts is
sweating.
on the Dodgers.
and now know that you love your son? You really, you love your kids. I've seen you with
Look
a
at him
couple of
sweat.
them.
Three grown.
That's the thing. Is,
And the other
I
two
don't
are
think
all
so.
21
I was gonna
and
say
20.
I don't know.
He's
No
Abe
apology,
Rubin at
by the
all.
way.
If I were him, and this is why it doesn't count because he probably wants to be taken seriously. That would be the funniest thing that had ever happened to me in my entire life. I'd be laughing that whole time. He's clearly smiling
like-
through the pain that whole time.
So Dave's taking heat for this.
Yeah, because he is so passive.
You know what?
But obviously Larry fucked him.
Yeah. I know I haven't seen a scrap of anything Dave Rubin. I don't know him at all, but just watching this, I probably would have done it the same way as him. Where it seems like you said, he's self-aware and he's just like, it's funny that I just sit back and let this play out. And he got a couple subtle things in there where he's just like, thousands of people watch this, or,
I think he was dying inside.
Yeah, I think he was a little. I think
he was panicking.
I'm disappointed that he didn't just. Because if this happened to me, I would have adored it. I would have been like, "This is so fucking funny." That
I think he was dying inside and panicking.
Yeah, but
he's not a comedian. He's not funny.
Yeah,
He's just
right.
straightforward.
Right.
But yeah, we don't have he has a serious show, so I don't know what that would feel
Yeah.
like if your hero is just pretty much giving you the finger for like 5 minutes.
But I love this. And then the second wind.
Yeah.
And then he goes
so long.
Like his son is like letting him wrap it up. He's like, no, what?
Yeah, that's my favorite.
He's like, call me now.
Yeah. Dude, have you seen? Because that's the thing too. Is I know Larry is still extremely prolific. He does all his stuff on like.
Did I hear something in back? Like someone having a heart attack?
Everybody live back there?
Dan, everyone
I
okay?
heard it, but I think it's our neighbor.
Someone just went, did you hear that?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Was that the neighbor then? We're
Yeah.
all good.
I hope
Different
you're all kinds
podcast
of,
over there.
Sorry, Gus.
We have ghosts here.
Sorry for interrupting.
But I mean, how old is Larry King? He's in his 90s, right?
102?
102, I think.
No,
yeah,
I
that's
don't.
right. He was a day behind
I'll
Kirk
tell you.
Douglas in age. No, but the thing is, he's still doing shit all the time. Like, and he seems to be with it for the most part.
Yeah.
But one of my favorite recent Larry King clips.
86.
It's from. He's only 86.
Oh.
That is old, but he looks.
He looks like the Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, he looks like the Crypt Reaper.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean.
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But have you seen the snippet when he's talking to Norm Macdonald and Norm does, Norm's joke about I'm a deeply closeted gay man?
No.
You know that one at all?
yeah.
I don't know how easy it is. Can you pull that up at all?
Sure.
Like,
There was a Larry
Love to
King
watch.
one that I was trying to find to show you, and I couldn't.
So you want me to watch Larry King v. Norm Macdonald?
it's the closet. I don't know if it's going to be a clip at all, but it's his deeply closeted gay man bit. And the thing is, Norm goes around and he does this on other shows.
It's 1 minute long.
And
What's something people don't know about you?
so Larry never gets the joke here.
Deeply closeted gay guy.
No kidding.
Well, I'm not coming out though.
Wait a minute. What are you revealing here today?
I'm not revealing anything. I'm saying I'm deeply closeted.
Well, that means you're gay.
Well, I wouldn't have said that. Why would I say that? I'm deeply closeted.
No, but that means you're very, very gay, but you don't want to come out. You're so closeted.
That I refuse to say I'm gay. Exactly.
Doesn't that mean you're gay?
Hey, easy, buddy.
Oh my God.
Norm is so
this
crazy.
book will reveal much.
Man.
It's in the
Wow.
title. Is Norm coming out of the closet?
Oh, that's a great title.
And like I've seen Norm, he goes around and does this everywhere. He does it to Conan, and Conan gets it instantly.
It's such a great joke that you can play it off.
Yeah.
Everyone just in your. Norm's amazing.
I love it.
I'll tell you what. My favorite Norm moment. He got in trouble for. What did he say on The View?
Oh, the Roseanne Barr stuff, or
What did he say?
I don't remember at all.
God, he said something offensive.
But he made it worse.
He went on Howard
apology.
Stern.
What did he do?
To do an apology. He was on a whole apology tour because he had a Netflix show and he wanted to.
Yeah.
So then on the Howard Stern show, and I'm listening to it live. He's saying some joke about someone with Down syndrome.
Well, he was
He goes-
saying because he was saying to think that that's what I meant when I said whatever he said.
Yeah.
Can you guys know this story sucks without the details?
Hey,
I
I just
have no
pulled
idea what
up I just found an article.
He
yeah, I
said
guess-
you would have to have Down syndrome to think that that's what I said.
Right. He goes, no, but he goes, right. He goes, you'd have to have Down syndrome to think that's what I said. And then there's like an awkward pause. And he goes, did you hear me? I say you have to be retarded. You'd have to be retarded. And everyone was like, oh, no, on the apology tour. What is it that he was apologizing for?
I think the
I
original
don't know if it
comment
was the-
on Howard Stern show where he said you'd have to have Down syndrome not to feel sorry for victims of sexual abuse.
Wow.
Good one.
I think it was about the Louis C.K. thing, maybe, or
What was the
thought-
apology for, Dan? That's what I want to know.
Yes.
I think it was
he was
related
right.
or something.
It was about Louis C.K.'s.
it was either the
What did he
Louis
say?
C.K. or
Oh.
the Roseanne thing. I can't remember.
I must know what
That's what he
said.
said. I just told you what he said.
He said, a Louis C.K.? What did he say that was offensive?
I don't remember. I thought it was a Roseanne thing.
I have no idea.
I think he was siding with Louis C.K. during that whole
What did he
allegation time.
say?
That's it. I
So
mean,
it wasn't even his own controversy. That
No,
he
it wasn't.
Just RKO'd
It
himself.
wasn't
Man, that's
his
like-
own controversy.
I hate
Yeah.
That's fucking.
the internet's so vicious. It's like
Yeah.
you get so like lost in controversy. It's like I didn't even fucking do anything. I didn't even say the original thing, and now I'm on the radio saying retard. What a mess.
I think that's what it was. Something like that.
Yeah.
Norm doesn't seem like a guy that's good for doing a PR tour for anything.
I love it's not worth pulling up the clip too with the Larry King stuff. There's one interview where he asks Jerry Seinfeld if Seinfeld was canceled.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
And Jerry's just such a dick about it. Where like I kind of side with Larry for it. It didn't
wanna
sound
watch
like he
that
was
one,
thinking.
too?
I don't think it's short. It's
I've
not
seen
really
that
good.
one a lot of times.
Yeah.
I like it.
What do you think about current day Jerry though?
Yeah, I want to hear that.
I like it.
I got a sketch I'm brewing up. I still gotta make it.
So, Seinfeld's my favorite show. Curb Your Enthusiasm is my second favorite show. So Comedians in Cars with Coffee is very corny.
Mm-hmm.
And
what was your question?
I mean, he's not
modern. Like, what's your opinion of modern?
He's okay.
day
He's
Jerry
good.
Seinfeld. Like, comedy-wise, I've seen modern stand-up from him, and I'm like, some of them miss, but I still think that like he's got a really strong act. I think he's so fucking pompous with his.
Sure.
It's clearly him and Larry kind of split off in two different directions with their content for it. Like that's what I love about Curb is like even in the new season he's talking about getting his ticket validated, just even though he doesn't need it. You know?
It's the convenience, and he's totally right.
I love that joke because I got validation shamed.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Every time I go to, I had like I was trying this therapist or whatever, but every time I would go there, it's like they offer validation, but then when I ask, it's like she gives you this attitude like, do you really need it? And then every time she would not give me enough.
Really?
Yeah.
He's absolutely right.
Thank you for sharing that.
He's definitely
so brave.
Tough
we need
times.
this validation.
He's definitely pompous. I even heard him say on
What's pompous?
arrogant.
Oh,
on Stern, he says he thinks he's on the spectrum.
Yeah,
Really? But that's what
But people don't want that. Like people want.
I love it.
He's on the spectrum, Jerry.
Is he? Do you think?
He said that on Howard Stern.
Really? I
interview.
didn't know that.
I understand it to a degree because you can't just continue doing what Jerry did when you become Jerry Seinfeld.
Mm-hmm.
But then the thing is, I've seen him on Comedians in Cars being really elitist about comedy. Like I don't think he I could be wrong, but I think he said that if you're not a stand-up, he doesn't consider you a comedian at all.
When I hear him talk about comedy, it's like he's just obnoxious. He can be very obnoxious.
He's very obnoxious, and I love it.
What I love,
but I love him as a
Because
person.
that's him, and he's
very
he
unapologetically
has
raw.
like such a puristic approach about everything.
Yeah.
About how we drink coffee, how he eats his cereal, and how you do comedy. It's like it's all so
Very
insane.
autistic.
But I feel like
I just love listening.
Ritualistic.
Yeah,
very ritualistic. Yeah,
which is a symptom of being on this.
Well,
Is it really?
I just looked it
Think
up,
so.
and apparently after he said that, he later clarified to Brian Williams in an interview that he was joking. Like he's
Well,
not actually-
Howard
that
said,
was-
"Do
he
you
said
think
it's self-diagnosed?"
Howard said, "Do you think that there's something with you because he's so peculiar? Are you on the spectrum at all?" And he says, "I might be because he has a certain way and maybe a little lack of empathy in certain ways, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's a little Asperger-y."
I think that
Touch of
Larry-
Asperger is good for anyone.
It's a little dash.
I think it's good.
I mean, I guess they call it a spectrum too. I certainly have traits that are very like detail oriented.
You on the
like
spec?
that. Who knows? I don't know. I've never been formally diagnosed with anything, except I can't use Old Spice Fiji because it gives me a rash. But other than that,
I don't think that has anything to do with autism.
There's a separate spectrum for being allergic to Fiji Old Spice.
The spice.
That's the
spectrum.
whiteness.
I'm wearing it
spectrum.
right now, so I'm on the opposite end.
Ooh, don't hug me. No, dude, but I think that Larry is able to find that balance, though. Like Eddie said, they split off, and obviously it's like Larry's essentially like a billionaire pretty much, but he can still get away with it because he is often the butt of the jokes, and it still is that, like, I'm obviously rich, but I can still nitpick day-to-day shit, but it doesn't come from, like, an elitist perspective as much, you know?
I think Larry... Oh, they're so... there's this whole
different.
behind-the-scenes, like, 50-hour behind-the-scenes Seinfeld thing that it's like, I love it. I mean, I love this show.
Is there that much behind-the-scenes shit?
Oh, it's like this. It's like a documentary with
It's all
like
on
20
YouTube.
parts.
It's amazing.
It's so compelling, but they're so different people. And Larry is very much. He's very more emotionally mature. There's a story they tell behind the scenes. They say, Larry was an awful stand-up, and Jerry was pretty good, but. They were at a party, and Larry had written jokes for his girlfriend for her birthday, which is such a bad idea already, like as a birthday gift. And then they're like, "Okay, tell the jokes, Larry." And he's like, "I don't want to." And Jerry was there, and so he gave the jokes to Jerry, and Jerry did them really good. And they discovered that Larry's jokes through Jerry was like the golden ticket.
That's cool.
That's what I think is also with Curb then, that Larry has to be that character version of himself for it to like super deliver.
Yeah.
And with something like stand up, you're you, so you can't do that.
Right.
But I don't know, he's also been hilarious just in interviews that I watch with him and everything.
Larry?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I love Larry
he's a
Davidson.
he's a gem.
Yeah.
He's a gem. I think Ela would leave me
don't.
for Larry.
But I love him.
That's the thing is a lot of women love Larry David.
He's got good style. He
Yeah.
takes care of himself. He really takes care of himself. You can tell.
Yeah, he just seems
He's
like
kind
a
of a
genuine
G.
guy, though.
He's kind of like.
He looked way worse younger.
Yeah. Did you see him like you ever see clips of him on Fridays, that old sketch show at all?
No.
Dude, look up some Friday sketches.
But his hair was
By the way, I
wild.
do
He was
have for
bald
you
for
guys.
the last 90 years of his
I
life.
have what Norm Macdonald, what started everything.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
So all it was that he said basically that he was happy that the Me Too reckoning with sexual misconduct seemed to have slowed down a little bit because he felt like that what happened to Roseanne and like Louis C.K. was too hard on them because he's friends with both of them. So
he said to himself, why should showing your dick to penis a few times, what did I say? Showing your penis to women a few times and jerking off in front of them. Should that ruin a man's career?
If he says it like that.
Who are we but mortal men?
It was a dark and stormy night.
The Louis C.K. accusations, I find that on the internet, people have swung wildly in his favor, but the accusations are very bizarre. He's accused of blocking the exit and then jerking off in front of
it's
people.
very mixed.
It's
because
mixed.
some people who know the story closely say that that's not true. That's just
I
like
will
people
say-
saying that, but that's not the accusation. So
I will say to Louis C.K.'s defense, of all the Me Too's, his apology and self-reflection was very mature, reflective, apologetic. And so at what point, do you let a man like that return to this earth?
That's a great question. That's what I'm just so curious about right now is I think his comeback to some extent, at least more publicly, is inevitable. And I just wonder how he will choose to do it, how he will be accepted, and in what kind of forms.
Well, Tony saw one of his shows.
That's right.
And
for real?
Yeah, he said it wasn't just not to hurt my brother's image for it. It was I want to see what he's doing, not full what happened to him was bullshit or anything. But he said
I would see him.
He said it. Yeah, I think I would see him too.
I'm just so fucking curious.
Yeah, the thing is, he said that it was still good, but some of the jokes seemed almost like rehashes a little bit. And he said there was a couple of really funny new ones, but there wasn't that thing that I think we're all expecting is a really funny, introspective.
He needs to acknowledge
it. He needs to be super aware.
And I think he did, but from what I heard from my brother, is he said it just didn't really it wasn't what he was hoping for.
No, it needs to be the whole thing is about what happened.
Here's what
it can't be 2 seconds and then new material.
Yeah.
Here's what I hope is going to happen. First of all, I thought that he was going to disappear for 5 years and then come back with this incredible.
For 5 years, though?
Yeah.
I thought so.
But he
too.
came. But here's what I hope: he's got to stay sharp. You, as a stand-up comedian, you got to be always performing. But what I hope he's doing is in private, working on these very complicated issues. Because if he goes out on stage and he does this material, it's going to get out. I hope that he's perfecting the perfect redemption act.
Maybe.
Possibly.
I hope.
That's why I'm so curious again. What is the best way for him to come back? A lot of people are, I think.
It has to be that.
To me, it has to be
He has to
what
acknowledge.
Dave Chappelle did, where all of a sudden he came back on Netflix with those 3 new specials, and each one was
Yeah, but he didn't do anything.
I know, but the first one was all about how he was gone and what happened and
Right. Yes. Yes.
stories that related to him being gone.
Chappelle couldn't just ignore
exactly,
that.
But the whole first one was pretty much dedicated to why he was gone.
So, Ela, you think do you think Louis will come back with a special first, or do you think he'll do a big public interview first?
I think he would do a special. If you ask me.
I think so.
I don't know.
It'd be special and then interview to maybe promote
Because
it.
a comedian on an interview, that's kind of
It's a waste.
not good enough.
That's not his.
That's not his strength.
Yeah.
He's got to express himself through comedy.
If he doesn't do that act, he will never come back. He has to.
Because
Richard Pryor, for example, he smoked crack and lit himself on fire. He had he did a whole bit. No, in his person, not on stage. And he came back and he had a whole funny bit about setting himself on fire while smoking crack.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Richard Pryor, Marlon Brando news is the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life.
News?
Insane.
Those guys are both dead.
They had a relationship.
They fought.
Oh.
They
Look
fucked.
it up. No,
Dude,
they did.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah, Marlon Brando and Richard Pryor fucked.
Oh well, I knew
According to
Marlon
Brando, right?
Well, according to
Brando said so.
Brando,
I
he
thought-
was bisexual. I know that.
I'm pretty sure Pryor's daughter confirmed it. I could be wrong.
Wow.
I want it so badly to be right.
What?
Eddie broke the news years ago. I don't know if you knew that.
And then I took a phone call from my son for 5 minutes.
What?
Dude, yeah.
I know that Brando did fuck dudes.
Really?
By the way, talk about
Pryor's widow confirmed.
Yeah, I
this
just linked that
story.
same thing. Yeah.
So it's
What?
true, right?
Yeah, I think.
Or at
Pryor,
least-
Marlon Brando were lovers. Pryor's widow confirms.
There you go.
Do you think he kept the cotton in his mouth?
Oh my god.
what?
That's blowing your mind?
I'm just trying to imagine.
I mean, and I just can't imagine these two guys in bed together.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
Apparently, Brando was just like, that dude fucked.
Yeah, he
like, a
fucked
lot.
everything.
Like just anything that moved.
It's great, man. That guy went through such an evolution. He was like the most handsome man to being like Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
He goes, you come on me on the day of my daughter's wedding.
I can't believe this. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing is I feel
Who
bad
was
that you
top?
have
Who
to-
was bottom?
Dude,
I don't know.
Brando's bottom hard. He's generating all that thrust. He's got those Apocalypse Now hips.
But
No,
Pryor
you
was
said bottom.
Pryor was
That would be
smoking
top.
crack.
Oh, is that bottom?
Bottom takes it.
Bottom takes it?
Yeah.
Well, you could be,
I
no,
know
hold
how
on. You could be a
sex
power
works.
bottom.
I got to
I think I'm gonna say
How
that
do you give
Pryor
it on?
It's called a power bottom.
Pryor
No.
was
Right.
a power bottom. That's what I'm saying.
You think so?
He was smoking crack.
Wait, let's wait. Hold on. Let's first of all agree.
Short-term energy.
That is they can market it for being a power bottom for smoking.
Let's all just agree on a starting point here. Bottom is the receiver.
Is it?
I believe.
I
But
think
and
so.
back.
If it's
But
just
also,
called
none
bottom.
of us is gay.
Dan?
right? So we
Right.
probably
I-
shouldn't have too much confidence.
Gus
in
and
what
Eddie
we're
are correct. You can invert that. There's
I know
a power
you
bottom.
can.
But even saying without the word power there, the bottom is a different bottom.
The bottom receives.
I suppose
top
that's the
gives.
default. That's the default.
Yeah.
I'll give you
okay.
that.
Okay.
So then I think Brando is topping then.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Richard
But
Pryor is
Richard
a
was
power
very
bottom.
alpha male.
That's what I'm saying. He's
What
a power
Brando
bottom.
was?
No, Richard.
I could just be
Pryor.
wrong
I
about
think
everything I'm saying. I
Brando
probably
was
am.
way more alpha than
But-
Richard, in my opinion.
But Richard was like all bravado. He was all. I mean, maybe you're right.
But, like,
Maybe-
Who said you can't
Maybe
be
they
a
just
power
suck
bottom,
dick.
though?
like I would say that
You- did you think they
have you tried it?
frauded?
fraud.
You know what that is?
What's that?
I don't know why I know what that is. My friend told me that a while ago. It's when you just rub dicks.
Wait, frauding?
Yeah.
What is? Oh,
What is the
I feel like
word for it?
I heard a different word
How is-
for that.
Of course, there's a word for it. You know.
Frauding.
I had a friend who once told me if she was gay, she would fraught, and I was like, "What is that?"
Wait, not with you, just in general.
In general, nobody wants to fraught with me, my friend. So there's something to take home.
I love that.
Yeah.
I wish I could be a fly on the wall for a date with them. Honestly, what do they
Yeah.
talk about? You know,
Huh. I'm sure they had a lot to talk about, eh?
probably Brando's just one of the most fascinating guys ever. Just really strange, interesting dude. You ever watch him on like old interviews and stuff too? He did like a long one on like the Dick Cavett show or whatever, and it's after he sent the like First Nations woman to accept the award on his behalf for winning the Godfather Best Actor
right,
thing, and I think he was like talking about it, and it's just he just seems so confident in everything that he was doing that it was just like this is a guy that just doesn't give a fuck. This is really interesting to like watch in an interview, you know?
So, do you think that because he like got so big,
Yeah, in that movie On the Waterfront, he's one of the most handsome men I've ever seen
so
in my life.
beautiful?
He
Let's get a
slays
picture.
in that. Yeah, dude, I'm looking at Ela's laptop right now. I'm seeing
looking
Brando
at
hard right
pictures,
now.
yeah.
No, young Marlon Brando.
You should put it out.
Young
Well,
Marlon Brando.
So I wonder, would you fuck Ela? This is for you, Marlon Brando or what's his fucking
Paul Newman?
Paul Newman.
They're both.
You have to pick, or you die. They actually have a similar face.
They
yeah,
kinda-
they
it's-
have very similar face.
It's kind of the lip, like it's a very like
Right.
pretty boy face, you know?
You pick or you die.
They're at
Ela.
lip 100%.
They are.
I'm still
I
Newman.
think I was gonna say Paul Newman.
Paul Newman is
I'd go
the
Newman.
most handsome man that ever lived, and he's so fucking cool.
I feel like if I did anything romantic with Marlon, either way, I'd leave a
Look at this
little
photo.
bloody. He just seems so aggressive. Yeah, look at that guy.
This was the Butch. I think this was Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. This was him at his most handsome.
That's peak. That's peak Paul right there.
Yep.
And he was a humble guy. He was probably a thoughtful lover.
We just made a weird opining. It was just a silent eye contact. We're also like, I got nothing.
You know what I mean? He was obviously a very compassionate man. He created this nonprofit.
Yeah.
That's generated half a
billion, I think.
half
something
$1 billion.
Just for salad dressing. I don't even know if it's good salad dressing.
It is.
Okay,
actually,
it's
you know?
fine.
I think we've used it.
I'm not crazy about his products, and I like to help charity, but he's dead. He won't mind me saying that.
His Rolex sold for $16 million.
Wow.
I get it, though.
Shit.
His personal Rolex.
Whoever bought that probably jerked off with it. That's what I do with it.
Well, they say it was Ralph Lauren that bought it, but it was his.
What a flex!
His 1960 Rolex Daytona.
Damn, dude.
You think he put some Vaseline on it and rubbed it on his penis?
I think so.
That would cause a lot of scarring.
Do you guys think just now with the internet and seeing people so much that we'll ever get somebody like as cool as that ever again?
No,
Because
it's
part of it's the
impossible.
mystery, right, of only seeing them in a
Most
movie.
definitely.
I think
Let me
You
think
would
though.
never hear him say something stupid.
Exactly.
You know? Like it just doesn't.
He doesn't
happen.
tweet out like Bill Cosby didn't really do anything bad wrong. Yeah.
Who do you think is the most similar? It's probably like DiCaprio and maybe like Ryan Gosling.
Oh,
as
those
well?
guys are smart because they don't
Or like
really engage.
Kendrick Lamar today.
Kendrick is so smart.
Yeah.
He's so smart. He understands how to be a star.
He's not on social
Off
media.
the grid.
Except when he's got a new album, it's everywhere.
Mhm.
He uses it like he should.
But he's not talking directly to the people
No.
through social media. That's the mistake.
I'm envious of that.
I often wonder, why am I doing this? It doesn't benefit me at all. You know, Howard Stern always says this, and I think it's so true. He goes, why the fuck would I be on Twitter making content? I get paid to entertain people here. Nobody's paying me to be on Twitter. Why would I waste material? Also now, risky.
Right.
You're making a joke now that's like, hey, I'm just trying material. And then 5 years, someone fishes it up from Vox or whatever, and then all of a sudden you're on an apology tour saying retard.
It's just that also is the spectrum where you don't have to go full fuck, I'm on an apology tour. I got.
I mean, like, really, what are we doing?
Yeah.
It's just fucking stupid.
I'm so envious of that. I really do think DiCaprio, just from a Hollywood standpoint right now, is like the second wind of old Hollywood. It's like, what the fuck does he do between shit?
Yeah.
Pitt is pretty similar too. Yeah,
Pitt is good.
But like, I can't imagine being in the public eye so much like that. If I could just swing in and do a movie every couple of years and then just kind of fuck off to a yacht, that'd be pretty chill. It seems like what Leo
You
does.
should try uploading less.
I'll do that.
Dan is warning me that we're at the 2-hour 15 mark.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
But here, before we leave, I want to leave you with this.
Wait, why'd they do it backwards?
It's a woman in a wheelchair, a really big woman. She must weigh at least 600 pounds, being towed. What happened to the audio?
It's a copyrighted.
Cut it out because it's.
Oh, but there's a good. There's. Here, bring it in for a sec here. He goes, only in Kansas, folks. Oh, she almost
You
took a tumble
passed
there.
it. You gotta go back more.
Only.
More.
Only in Kansas City.
He sounds like he's closing out a KFC commercial.
Only.
Look at her. She almost takes the tumble here on the curb, man.
Oh my god.
We got the new spicy chicken strips only in Kansas City.
Can you soundbite that, you guys?
Yeah.
That's a good
He
soundbite.
says another funny line, no? Like,
I think he
you
just
guys
says it
seeing this
again.
shit?
That's
Oh, yeah.
so fucking
He says
funny,
it really
dude.
All right, let me open it again. We can't waste anything.
So would you consider this truck her own mobility scooter in a way?
Well, I think she's had a breakdown.
I think so.
I think she's being rescued. She's being towed.
Only in Kansas City. Only in Kansas City.
He had to demo it. Like, tastes right this thing.
You all seen this right here?
That was it.
Wow.
She almost takes a tumble, really, man.
Yeah.
Like, if you fall it that way, you don't get up.
Oh man, dude. Again, it's just like I don't envy that life at all. That looks so miserable.
Kidding.
Holy shit.
It's the worst.
Ugh.
But imagine the amount of cheeseburgers you can enjoy. Like, because
Do you
and I'm
even
not- and
enjoy
I'm
them
not
at
being
that point,
rude.
though?
I'm not being rude, but like
That's a good point.
last night, I ate a whole pizza to myself, and it was so good.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel bad about it at all. And like, I would like to do that for every meal.
I do too.
So there's some joy along the way, but then when you realize that what have I become? My only friends.
That's probably my biggest crutch. Like I could I can't fucking stop eating. I'm so hungry all the time, especially at night. You know.
I just want to eat I just want French fries and hamburgers and pizza.
Yeah.
And Diet Coke.
I could eat.
I'm responsible. I drink Diet Coke.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's smart. I could eat pizza, ramen, and Thai food for the rest of my life.
Ramen, I could skip.
Really? I fuck with ramen pretty hard. You like ramen?
It's all right.
What about like Thai food?
I'd rather eat
Asian cuisine stuff.
I like green curry.
Green curry's good. I like
What do you fuck with?
drunken noodles.
Kind
Mao.
of all over
Yeah,
the
dude.
place with stuff. I get my.
What's going on with her? Are you? I can't tell if you're
said that
healthy.
you
Are you
run
fit?
every day,
So
right?
it's-
Eddie's in the best
I
shape
heard
of his
that
life,
right.
bro.
When we were talking about the insecurity stuff, I'm always some point in between. I've always been in my. So it's like I don't know either.
You have a flat stomach,
Not flat, no.
but I feel like you might look pretty good under there.
It's like there, but I still got some fat
Yeah,
on
but
me.
still.
It's because my
Interesting.
diet's pretty bad, but I still exercise. And
What's
then
your regimen?
Well, I just it's an easy one. Just I run a mile every day. I have since like my senior year of high school. And like I don't know. It's only to keep the lifestyle going of what you're saying of like eating pretty poorly. But what I loved when I was going to community college and I was like really getting into it more, I would just have every day for lunch. I would just have white rice with like cut up chicken breast and Frank's Red Hot buffalo sauce.
And that was
I could eat it any day.
That's your meal?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Mm-hmm. Dude,
That does sound good.
You
It's
gotta
great.
have that turbo mode meal where you're just like, this is fucking hardcore. Like I used to fluctuate a lot more in college too, especially like if you just got out of a relationship or something. You're like, I'm on the free market right now. You know?
If you ever divorced me, I think I would lose a lot of weight.
Really?
But it's not about you. It's just that you realize like, oh my God, I'm unfuckable right now.
Huh.
And I feel bad because I
I'm
do want
wondering
you.
if I should divorce you. It's just
And
to
then you get
you
back
going.
together after.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do a 2-month term.
No, I'll
Live
know.
in the same house and everything.
I'll know what you're up to. I'll be like, I'm not. I'm just gonna get fatter. We got a kid and shit now, so you can't fool me. But I do feel bad because I do want you to want to fuck me, but I just look in the mirror and I know that that's not possible.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to a lawyer.
A lawyer? Too fat. Let's see how that plays in the courtroom.
Yeah.
What's your reason for divorce? Too fat.
It's just a temporary thing though. You don't have to sign the paper.
Yeah.
We'll stick around.
Let's see. We've got. So I've got. This is my final thought for you guys before we go. You guys heard about Goop's vagina scented candle? We're getting one. It's on the way.
I didn't see that they made that.
$75.
So here's what I'm thinking. We have a really talented production manager for Teddy Fresh who can like source anything. And I pitched this to him and he says he can get it done.
Yeah.
I want to get a butthole scented candle that
Your
really
butthole?
well, you know.
He
Let's
said he
not
could
split
try.
hairs.
He didn't say he could get it done.
I
for
think he
sure.
can do it. Well, he says I want it to actually smell like shit, so we'll put like sulfur in it.
Yeah.
And then like brown chunks of wax in the wax and like little strands of fibers that look like pubic hair.
Jesus Christ.
Make where the
Smells
wind comes
like-
out look like a little.
But does that
like an anus?
Wait,
I was gonna
that'd be
beat around
fucking
it. I was
nasty.
like,
is there a way you can engineer it so you blow it out and it just goes like just like a little like one of those?
like
That's a real fart. Wendy Williams fart.
Oh,
Amplified.
yeah.
That's her actual fart. Play it again.
Wow, that's
Isn't that crazy?
That's a frothy fart. That's a very
it's something.
seafoam green.
Would
fart.
you buy that? Would you? It'd be expensive. That's the thing. Would you spend $75 as a gag if I made like 100 of them? Do you think I could sell them?
Yeah, you could totally.
Yeah, I think so
Dude,
too.
you probably sell 1,000 of those if those were like $50.
just it's like the.
I'm not trying to make money from it necessarily.
No, but you
know?
want people to experience it.
It's
about
like the bad
reach.
tasting bean game thing. People will buy it because just they want to know if it
I
was
feel like
accurate.
You should not. You should try to make it not as gross, like with
Yeah.
pubic hairs and stuff.
Yeah, make it smell like good asshole, you know?
Good ass. An ass
I
you'd
think
eat.
you mean visually though.
yeah. Well,
Wait.
In both.
and
Wait.
Is this supposed to be like Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina specifically?
No.
Or is it just like...
It says
goop.
my vagina,
It's a
so
goop product. It's not her.
and we're gonna get it soon. Apparently, it's in the mail, so we'll
Yeah.
find out.
Say vulva tea.
I like that.
These people are
What
so.
does it say?
That's so
Where?
In the ad to bag.
The tennis coach.
Oh, it's
vibrator?
yeah, it says vulva T. Let's see, what is that? Like, what about this is vulva? It's only a vulva. Okay, really? You're gonna sell that shit for $55? Get out of my life.
Oh, I thought it was like a tea bag, like you're saying. Like,
Yeah, I thought it was tea.
Teabag.
What the fuck, Goop? You're so annoying. You're actually gonna cut. Like, you're actually gonna write. Like, try to make this look fashionable.
it's only a vulva.
Okay, well, it's on your chest. So where's the vulva? Like, your vulva doesn't go there.
It would make more sense on a onesie, right on the little button part.
They've sold out of extra large and large, so the big girls went for this one.
What's the message here, too? Like, it's like they're already on the defensive. Like, hey, it's only a vulva. Like, what's the kind of argument?
First date, you're like, listen, just say no. She's got a. Well, I think what it means is whoever wears that's got a pretty
A sizable vulva?
fucking crazy. Well, the vulva is like the dangly shit, right?
Yeah, it's like the lips. Because the vagina, I
Not
think,
the
is
lips.
interior.
Because there's like, sorry, this is bad female anatomy.
No, the
corner.
labia is the lips.
Oh, the labia. So what's the vulva?
Isn't vulva just vagina, like another word for it?
No, it's a specific
what I
part
thought.
of the vagina.
I thought. let me feel this one.
Here, let me do some research. The vulva is the external part of the female genitalia. It protects a woman's sexual organs. Urinary. Let me get a photo. Nobody look at this, obviously.
So is it like in order of operations, like the PEMDAS of the fucking female
Here, I'll
reproductive
tell you,
system?
the-
Isn't it like the labia is the outside lip part, and then the vulva is like closer to
Wait.
The labia
It's the
is
whole
a,
thing.
Yeah, the labia
That's
is a
what I thought.
subpart
You got it
of
right
the vulva.
You're right. We should have listened to the female. I like how I was like, baby, let me tell.
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't know. The vulva is the whole fucking thing.
It's just-
so like if you
It's
fuck
just another word.
basically,
kind of, for
you know a fleshlight?
Yeah.
The front part, that whole thing is the vulva.
So I don't understand what the shirt's for
I think
because
the
no
shirt
guy is going like.
because
Yeah.
there's a lot of like the vagina is kind of like a scary,
Right.
unknown territory that people don't want to talk about or look at or anything.
Is it to like?
So there's been a lot of artists.
Do you
who
think the
will-
shirt helps?
I do not.
It doesn't help me understand because I didn't even know
I
what a
think
vulva
it's
was.
I think it's a shirt that only like it's between girls. You know what I mean? It's not gonna do anything for you.
It did educate me.
For the ladies, that's true.
I learned something.
Goop taught us something.
None of us knew what the vulva
I mean,
was.
it's fucking
Right.
goop. I mean, like.
I don't like it.
Wow.
but-
Did any three of you guys know what the vulva was backstage?
Yeah.
We were talking about it pre-podcast, but we couldn't come.
Zach and Ian?
No, I did not.
Ian?
Ballpark.
Ballpark. Yeah, I guess guys don't know what the fucking vulva is.
I mean, I knew what it was, but then I questioned myself
That
when
was-
Hila said
Yeah.
the labia is the lips, but
I didn't say that.
only a
or
vulva.
I guess somebody said
I
that.
thought it
Sorry.
was. I got it wrong.
I think we should all take a moment that Gus was wrong about that, and Gus
Yes,
was very
Gus.
wrong.
Hold on. So I'm just more of a cervix guy. That's my wheelhouse.
So
fuck with
We
is
need
there?
an apology.
Can we take anything away from the fact that XL and L are the only sold out sizes?
I wouldn't put it past Goop to just not be selling those.
Yeah,
sizes.
and just do it sold out. You're probably right about that. Fat shaming.
Those fuckers. They only want Gwyneth body lookalikes.
I didn't know that they had a food section.
Yeah, fuck her. I hate her
Goop
shit.
food.
Her show
It's a whole
sucks.
lifestyle.
Ugh.
That is weird. Where
So-
it's like she is like a snake oil just dealer,
so weird
and
be-
she's still one of the
Oh,
biggest
yeah.
names in Hollywood right
I
now.
really like her in movies and stuff, and it's weird to make the separation.
Goop is a night. The
Yeah.
the Netflix
Yeah.
show was. They
Oh.
did one on energy healing, bro. You guys got to watch it. Episode 5.
It's like it seems like you really are into goop right now.
But just to kind of workshop this butthole scented candle. So you think chunks of brown wax are no go?
I would say just make the whole thing brown, probably.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay, smart, wise.
yeah, I like that. It's just
And then what
one-
about pubic fibers?
man?
I would skip the pubic.
I would skip the pubic.
What if you just if you branded it and said that the wick is like tightly wound pubes itself?
horse pubes.
But I think a wick is a wick.
A wick is a wick.
Yeah.
Oh, now we're just
Heard him
Maybe
there.
you know what? You're right.
No, you're
It's
burning hair.
Oh, there you go.
Listen, it's a brown wax.
What was it like? We were shopping for a mattress, and they're like the materials were so ridiculous. Like
you know, I
horse-
saw a
What?
$100,000 mattress,
Are you fucking kidding me?
and I was like, "What? Why?" He goes, "It's got horsehairs, cashmere, silk."
But it wasn't just horse hair, was it? He had like a nicer way of saying it.
I remember.
Unicorn hair.
But it was like,
Hey, Gus,
I was like,
sorry.
I laid on it too, by the way.
Oh, I think it was horsetail, maybe.
Was it good?
Horsetail. No, it wasn't that good.
Oh,
it was
It
soft.
was not. It was just a mattress.
But you cover the mattress.
It was just a purple mattress that they taped horsehair to on the outside all the way around.
It just looks like a
$100,000.
regular mattress.
That's the same thing with like luxury cars. I wouldn't be able to lay on that bed. Like you can't like. I don't usually eat on my bed, but like occasionally, I'll have like a drink with me or something. What if you spill a Bud Light on $100,000 mattress?
Well, let me explain. you have a water protective sheet. So you
Mattress
have
protector,
layers.
you
No,
mean?
I don't have.
You have a water protective sheet?
Yeah, well,
mattress protector.
So this is what you're supposed to do.
Oh, okay.
Young men.
Not the sheet
need
itself.
So what you get is a protective sheet that's waterproof. That way you don't sweat through and damage your mattress. So that goes on the bottom, and then the sheet goes over that.
Oh.
And you don't really remove the protective sheet.
Gotcha.
Definitely recommend that. If not even to protect from spills, but the sweat. If you look at your mattress, it gets real nasty.
Yeah,
I just need to get a new one. We got really cheap Amazon mattresses when we.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I've actually been pretty happy with mine, but now it wasn't like one of the investment mattresses. So now it had like a soft and firm side, and the soft side's like not supporting me at all anymore. So I should get a nicer one.
Well, as long as you don't have back pain, I'd say that doesn't matter. That's
true.
Honestly,
I get that
mattress
shit
is a fucking
sometimes.
mattress.
Yeah.
But we just got a new mattress. We went firm.
We didn't get the horsetail.
If you wanted, I did not spend
You
$100,000.
got like a lesser animal, just
50
rat
grand.
pelts taped to it.
I didn't spend $50,000. It was $4,600.
Okay.
Which to me is
Insane.
Is it?
But
That's a lot for a
I never
mattress.
thought we
Yes.
would spend that much, but
I think that's what it costs for like a high end like normal mattress. Anything over? Am I wrong? Are
I'm in
mattresses
the dark.
expensive?
I have no fucking
How
clue.
much you spend on a
think
mattress?
I bought mine for
Not
like
$4,000.
$250 or something.
I think generally if you're getting like a not high end but nicer one, I think they're around like $1,500 because they're seen as like
exactly.
investments.
Yeah.
So if you're getting like a nice mattress you
Yeah,
want to stick with, that's
exactly.
not like too crazy.
Like even before we were filthy rich. No, I'm kidding. even before when we were just like normal people.
That was worse than filthy rich.
Even before I would spend like when we were on a budget $1,000 but Dan, how much you spend on your mattress, you pleb? I pay you enough to buy yourself a nice mattress.
Yeah,
Not $4,000, that's for sure.
How much you spend on your
fine.
mattress?
I don't know, $600, $700.
Okay.
Damn.
I had an $800 mattress from Casper actually, who is not a sponsor of mine, and I don't like working with them. But the mattress is comfortable. But if they want to come back and sponsor us, I would accept them gracefully back. And I apologize for my previous statement because I do endorse the product.
Playing both sides. There you go.
Slick, huh?
There you go. That was really great. Keep your options open.
Well, listen, I'm just being honest. I didn't spend $100,000.
That's true.
It could have been worse.
That's true.
That's about all I've got. So
Cool.
we've been going for a long motherfucking time. 2.5 hours. That's a long show. That means we were having a lot of fun. Sometimes you don't have as much fun, and the time goes so much slower, and you're wondering when can we wrap it up. This wasn't one of those times.
I'm
Not
glad.
even close.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, this was
I'm
super
glad.
fun.
This was it flowed,
It
glowed,
Yeah.
and it
Sparkle.
showed.
Trifecta right
There it is.
That's the 3 in H3, dude. Get it now. I fucking get it. No, this is rad, though. Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
on.
that was really fun.
Super
Thank you
chill.
for having me.
Thank you,
Yeah,
guys.
Gus, a pleasure. Eddie, it was
Yeah.
great to meet you.
Yeah, it's great
meeting you
I
guys.
am a fan of your content. Produce at the pace that fulfills your soul and heart.
Thank you. It really means a lot coming from you. For real. Thank
Oh, thank you so much, and thank you for saying that I'm your soul inspiration, role model. What else did you say about me?
you. I don't
Role
recall
model. I don't
think he said
role
any of
model
that.
in there.
He said soul inspiration, creative inspiration.
None of that's really
Genius.
clicking with what I think I said.
The reason you get up in the morning.
Guess you want to save me here? Or?
I think he said pretty good.
That was something I think I said.
No,
I'm
you
panicking,
said
bro.
Do you want me to help you?
I was like,
I think he called you a fan.
yeah, you fucking fan.
you fucking fan.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, Ela, what'd you just say? All right.
Run it back. No, this
Got
is
a
dope. Though.
problem,
Thanks
fan?
for having us. Seriously.
Yeah,
Just
thank
calling
you
you a
guys.
fan.
Very chill. Very chill.
And so what is today? Friday?
Sure is.
Monday is the day of
Oh my
reckoning.
God.
Day of reckoning has come.
Is that why I'm not sleeping at night? Maybe.
Papa nervous? Pizza nerves?
Yeah.
I'm nervous. We have actually next week we have got Papa on Monday, Unusual Days,
Yeah.
and PewDiePie on Wednesdays.
Really?
Calling in.
How are we? Oh,
He's calling in.
The episodes will be posted the day after that. So
really
Tuesday
do
and
week
Thursday is when the audience
Hey,
can
here we
expect
go,
it.
boys.
So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's all downhill from here. As what a great time. What a good people. And as you know, I have a hard time wrapping this up. So is there anything you guys would like to say?
Man,
Can you guys end the show for us?
Well, we end our
yeah.
podcast by going out of our way to abruptly not plan it out. And
Yeah,
just leave.
We've
That
never
sounds like
done
us.
an outro.
Yeah.
The cut is we just
It's just a hard
The
cut.
music's ending,
Yeah.
so maybe we should just hard cut.
All right. Paul Newman.